All right, hello everyone. We are just about ready to get started, and we're gonna be listening to some pre conversations. Only because we're still waiting on Iondis. She had a few things to take care of, so but just wanted to say hi. My name is B.E.A.R.D, and yeah, for more about what we're doing here, you can head on over to mightybeard.com. That link is in the description, and yeah, you'll be able to find all of our pre-show, or I'm sorry, our session recaps, and other sorts of information and lore and all that stuff. But all right, I'm turning on Discord audio just to I don't know what we're talking about. We'll see. Okay, I'm back.
Yay!
Yes.
Sunbear's in the chat.
Sunbear! The bear made out of sun. That's how that works, right?
Yeah, I think so. Question: did you guys have a chance to wrap up leveling up and stuff?
I believe so, because I believe I had you double check it and you, like, fixed the one or two things that I had wrong.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm okay, but it did take me I didn't realize that we were going to be able to do stream before November, so I just scrambled to do it like right now. So I think I'm good.
I see.
I wasn't sure if I got another cantrip or not.
Well, let's check it out. So level 5, and you're a bard. So level 5 bard. No, you have three cantrips, so same as what you had before. You did learn a new spell, or spells known, and then you also have level 3 spells, which it looks like you've entered in, so we're good there.
Okay.
So I think the only thing that was wrong with me was that my hit points were off somehow, and I think you fixed that for me.
Yes.
I'm big, beefy girl.
6 plus.
Oh, is Sunbear not able to join today?
That is correct. There was a decision that was made. It was either we play with LadyBeckz or we play with Sunbear, and Sunbear lost.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was a scheduling issue because the first half of October I was unavailable, and the second half of October Sunbear was unavailable. So.
Oh. Sorry, Sunbear.
Yeah, it's okay.
I mean, he was in chat, so.
It sounds like potentially he would not be capable of using the brain power required for the D&D.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
I had a lovely 2-week vacation though. Yep,
Nice.
yep. So that's why because I have just kind of been gone for 2 weeks. My parents got to come visit, and I don't get to see them very often, so it was like I'm spending every spare minute with them.
Hi. You're here?
Hi.
Well, not for long. Just dropping by to say have fun. Hope you all have a great time. I unfortunately have work tomorrow that I have to wake up at 3 a.m. for, so I'm not going to be able to play tonight.
Yeah.
So you all have a wonderful night. Enjoy whatever you're doing with the undead invasion.
Murder.
Yep.
Yes.
Sweet dreams.
Yeah.
Also, Drink some hot tea with some honey, bud. You sound a little hoarse.
It's been a very busy day.
Yeah, get you some hot tea or something, bud.
Yeah.
Have you a chill night.
Well, I'm about to go to bed, so
Yeah.
Chill sleep.
Yep,
Yes.
yep. Chill
sleep
sleepy
sounds
night.
wonderful. All right.
Sleepy time tea.
Mm.
You all have a wonderful night. Bye.
Yes, later.
Bye, Bear.
Bye.
All right. Iondis, you leveled up successfully.
I'm pretty sure I did at the end, and I just checked. Yeah, I'm 5, and I remember talking to you about spells, so pretty sure it's all good.
All right, sounds good. Well, the stream has started, so we can go ahead and get ready. We can go whenever you guys are good to go.
I am. I just apologize if you hear background noise. Baby slash Phineas and Ferb.
That's a good shapes and colors show for entertaining baby.
And songs.
Yes. Oh, now I've got to remember what spells I chose. What all is this? I did my leveling up so long ago. What did I decide on?
Okay. All right. Well, everyone in the live chat, hello. Thanks for jumping in. Iondis, thanks for the raid. I looked at that. I'm disappointed that they've put that behind a wall of sorts. Like you have to have X amount of followers to do that, or subscribers or whatever.
Oh, to send it out, yeah.
Yeah.
But they're changing a lot of things, and who knows, next year it might be gone.
Yeah, we'll see. But okay, we are here with our friends from the Unorthoblocks Minecraft SMP, and we're going to be starting off in Sydund. So where we left off with this group, they had done some stuff on Storm Island, as well as the Quartz Cave, did some boating stuff, spent a little bit of time in Sydund, got a portrait done by one of the painters in the market.
It was beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, today we're going to be doing a number of things, but I think priority number one seems like to begin investigation on the undead invasion that has been occurring in Sydund for the last few 10 days or so. So with us today is Lady Bex. Say hello.
Hello. Do you want more words other than hello?
Yeah, who are you playing? Who are you playing? Same thing we do every time. Same thing we do every time.
That's all you get, Bex. You're just a hello.
Yep. Hi, I'm Lady Bex. I am playing Svamp. She is a circle of spores druid furbolg with an insatiable curiosity for the natural order of things and a love for all things fungi. And she's also a little weird. She tends to weird people out a little bit, and she's a lot of fun to play.
And we also have Iondis.
Who's got a stuffy nose. So sorry
Sounds
if I
like
sound
it.
weird.
Yeah,
Yep.
sounds like it.
I am Moira, a half-elf Mark of the Storm sorcerer. I love rain. I love all rain and thunder and lightning, and I live in it, and I breathe it. It's in my blood. And I like money.
Stuffy.
Uh-huh. And I'm stuffed up tonight.
Very good. And last but not least, we have SpiderHearts.
Hello, my name is SpiderHearts, and I am playing Shinichi, who is a half-elf bard who believes it is his destiny to be the greatest rock star in all the land.
We haven't had many opportunities for you to play. We should change that.
Nope, not
soon.
quite. Yes,
we should change that soon.
that would be fun.
All right. So, again, for session recaps and all that stuff, find out a bit more about what we're doing, continent lore. This is a homebrewed world, where we're kind of building the story as we go. Most of this is improv, and yeah, you can find out more information about that at mightybeard.com. Now, before we fully begin, I meant to ask this before and then I totally forgot. But just confirming, Iondis and Spider, you guys are playing the the Halloween one-shot with B.E.A.R.D,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah, that's the plan.
All right. Let's just confirm it. And Lady Bex, you are not?
I will not be now.
Okay. Very well. All right, so where we left off with you guys, you had basically returned to Sydund from your adventures out on Storm Island, and you've checked in with the Adventurers Guild. You have checked in with Gerald, with the who is the painter. We also checked in with Herbert. Gertrum. I think it was Gertrum.
Herbert.
Easily confused names.
Sherbet? Ice cream?
Yes, orange sherbet.
Yeah.
Who had tasked you with getting herbs from Storm Island, and not really happy with what you had returned, but hopefully next time you'll have a better concept of what you're going for.
Concept.
But you guys would be you would have about probably about 10 days of downtime. So yeah, you guys would have about 10 days of downtime before the Adventurers Guild would be ready to send you out. So what does that downtime look like for you guys? You guys are in Sydund. It's plausible that you could travel out and do other stuff, but sticking near Sydund would probably be useful for you. So what would you guys have done during that time?
I'd probably be playing with mushrooms, a lot of it, testing out ways of watering them, ways of keeping them cool in dark places, to trying to see what is the best way of playing around with them being wearables in desert heat, because I'm working on this kind of fashion experiment with someone I met in the marketplace. And also maybe just messing around with other formats of water filtration through plants, and like trying to help with the propagation of crops in this desert wasteland. Maybe playing around with algae and moss, just kind of experimenting and doing druid stuff in that way.
Okay, but sticking in Sydund itself.
Yeah, for Sydund and the coastline around Sydund, for the most part.
Okay. All right. I'm going to ask for 2 rolls. First of all, if everyone can roll me a d6, it would be pleasant. So we're rolling d6s to it's kind of like a fate die almost, to determine how nice today is going to be. So really we're looking at all 5s for some reason. But we're looking for 2
Count
numbers.
for something, right?
We're looking for 2 numbers. We're looking for 1s and 6s. And so 6 would mean that someone's looking out for you and you have a better time doing things. This doesn't necessarily directly affect the situations that will come into play today, but could allow you to find more information that would otherwise be behind a roll, or cache a healing potion just at the right time, or 1s would be worst case scenario. So yeah, bad stuff. But we got all 5s, which means today will be a normal day.
I mean, I feel like we should get something for getting all 5s.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
We're gonna walk past weird formations that look like the number 5.
Yes.
There's a cactus over there. It looks like 5. You see that cloud up there? That looks like 5, though. I'm telling you, man. It's weird.
Svamp, you would be aware that when you came in, there was a building in the south, not in the port where you guys came in, but just off to the other side. There was a building that they were working on doing. It sounds like similar things to you, as far as trying to take in the salt water and treat it in such a way, study it to then make it into drinkable water. Would you have gone down there to do any of your research, or would you have stayed in your room or elsewhere?
I for sure would have gone down there. I would have gone down there, asked some questions, poked around. Generally, when there's some sort of filtration process of ocean water, they tend to have mounds of salt. I probably would have poked their salt with my stick. You know, like, I'd have been poking around and being a weirdo, for sure. I'm glad that made you laugh, Iondis.
Just big furball poking at salt.
Yeah. Oh, hi, puppy. I know. I'm okay. Don't sit on my mouse. Alright. This is dog. Okay, bye. Thank you.
Yeah,
sorry, I gotta visit.
So you would know that they don't have a working model in place yet. It seems like they're working on a few different experiments. They look, as far as the type of people there, they look more like your sages. Definitely some clerics as well. So just trying to pull different resources in to figure this out. But you know that, like on one hand, they're trying to at least some of the research they're going through experiments on boiling the water, trying to get the salt out. So it's like trying to catch the steam to leave the salt. There's also filtration systems that they're also testing out. Go ahead and roll me. Let's go ahead and pull up your sheet. I am thinking maybe a wisdom-based check. I would also accept nature. Why don't you roll a nature?
I can do that.
So seeing what they're doing and how they're focusing in on this, and you're running through like similar experiments, working with your mushrooms and that sort of thing. Unfortunately, it's just the amount of heat, the amount of sand that's in the air that seems to be causing much of the issue. Like having the heat is helpful when they're trying to boil, but just the amount of sand that just kind of blows throughout the day. The other issue is over the last 3 or 4 days, there's been few different small scale sandstorms. They last for about an hour, but it's just like blowing sand everywhere. So inside the walls, it's a little bit more protected, especially when you're on the wall. But like when you're like out, you know, on the left side of town, or on the west side of town, where there's not much to break that, yeah, it just kind of gets all over the place. And the people living in Tent City are having some difficulty as well. They just stay in their tent throughout, like, most of it, but still, like, sand gets into their tent, and it's just all awful. So I would say you haven't quite figured out at least a path to take yet. There's just a lot going on.
Observing and making and
yeah. It would just take more time, you think?
Okay.
But knowing that the water treatment plant that's here is having the same difficulties, I mean, I guess that's a little bit more reassuring. There's a lot more cooks in the kitchen over there that are having the same types of issues. So yeah.
Do you think I could purchase a notebook from the marketplace to keep with me and jot down ideas and scribble up like blueprints of sorts, and have that with me as I notice things and come up with ideas and stuff?
For sure. Yeah. Okay. Do you know how to use the built-in equipment shop? Have you used that before?
I have. It's been a really long time.
Yeah, it's in your character sheet under other options on the top bar next to the X. It's like 3 dots stacked. There's equipment shop there, and anything that's in like basic gear and stuff can be bought there. But yeah, you can bring that over.
Let's see, notebook. Oh. Journal? No. Trying to see what they would call it.
Just book, probably.
Oh, okay.
All right. Moira, got 10 days. How would you be spending these 10 days?
I would probably be asking around to try to pick up any leads on, like, stories that have been told forever that may lead to treasure. Any rumors, any more shipwrecks in the area that might need pillaging. I mean, rescuing. And definitely taking any odd jobs that I'd probably handle by myself for a quick buck.
Give an example of like an odd job you would take.
Like if someone wanted a courier in town, or a random fetch, or go get rid of rats in their house. Anything small. And not at all like I'd be using it as an excuse to scope out their houses or anything. But, you know.
Okay, all right. Let's think. So you're doing like a combination of things. Let's do. Let me look at your sheet. Roll me just a charisma check.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna add a +2 to that. Well. All right. So we'll say for like basic, so basic like courier jobs, yeah, that would definitely come into play. Going from one spot in town to another. I mean, it's a small place, but they definitely would have asked you for assistance during the sandstorms to kind of take stuff over.
Yeah.
And again, these are rough. They take away visibility. So you're you have a hard time kind of seeing through it. If you get sand in your eyes or your nose or your mouth, like that's rough. But go ahead and add 5 silver to your inventory. As far as shipwrecks and stuff like that, they
5 silver, even though we have gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you would have earned 5 silver with your courier work.
All right, can
But as far as shipwrecks go, I mean, you wouldn't have gotten a lot of information. You know that there has been there is knowledge of around Storm Island some more ships kind of got lost at sea, but no clue on where they would have ended up. So they could be close to Storm Island, like off the shore, like you found with the Fortunate Son, or who knows? Because those storms are rough, as you experienced. But yeah, as far as like actual shipwrecks, you would have heard like Easton area, especially heading towards Nordland, up in the Arctic region of the continent. There is rumors of some ships getting lost at sea out there.
Ooh, spicy.
But it's also a place that no one really wants to go because it's so cold. So
Well, now that you say that, okay.
Yeah. So who knows? But yeah, as far as just kind of looking around, seeing like how people's houses or businesses are set up, it's definitely it's strange because it's better made as far as from what you've seen in Easton as far as the building construction goes. The walls are a bit thicker, but that's more of like a climate reason than like just better materials. It's to combat the heat, it's to combat the sand and the wind. But inside, like, people don't live very frivolously down here. It's all pretty minimal as far as like belongings, especially belongings that are out. Seems like everyone either left most of their valuables in Easton, or it's just not being shown as frequently. Shinichi, what would you have spent the last 10 days ish about in town? If you are speaking, I can. You are muted.
Yeah, you're definitely muted in the Discord, Spider.
Oh, that's where I'm muted. Thank you. I'm like, where am I muted? Okay, so I would definitely be doing two different things. One is composing a song about the Continental Elder that we met last session, that and it's sort of a horror story about going into the cave and taking the crystals and how bad it is to be able to go there and don't go there. And then the second thing that I would be doing is sort of exploring the town and making friends with the locals and performing my set in different places for tips.
Okay. Go ahead and make 2 rolls for me. One is performance. The other is, we'll say, let me bring up your sheet. We'll keep with this performance. 26, that's pretty good.
Okay.
So yeah, overall, yeah, you would definitely be successful on busking, if you will. So walking around, performing, getting people's attention, definitely sharing stories and whatnot. You would definitely meet a lot of people. If you were to stick near the center of town, that's probably your best bet. You know, that's where you've got some cross traffic going to the market district, but also, you know, in and out of the Adventurers Guild, as well as Senate Hall. So, and also, you know, you've got the traffic coming in from the boats. They're gonna be heading up north to the Adventurers Guild to stay and drink and all that stuff. So yeah, I would say you definitely make a nice turn on investment, I guess.
Nice.
As far as seeing, as far as like making friends, it seems like a lot of people are mostly like passing through. So you've got basically three types of people that are in here all the time. You've got the people that are quote unquote living here. So you've got staff, adventuring guild staff, those who are selling stuff in the market. Obviously you've got your like people that are working in the Senate Hall, so the mayor. You've got the people who are working like at the port. So like the people that are working here, like they live here, that sort of thing. That's one
Okay.
group. The next group is people that are transporting goods here or taking goods and returning back. So you've got a lot of like flux of like people that are just here for, you know, half a day type of thing, or just overnight. So it's hard to make friends with them per se. But definitely, yeah, I would say you definitely get a much better reputation at the Adventurers Guild, especially if you you know, go inside and play in there as well.
Yeah.
Definitely bringing people over to the market district is always a good thing, because, you know, those who are coming in on a ship delivering goods, they're not always coming in to be tourists. So I would say you definitely helped in that capacity, just bringing some more people down the street.
That's good.
But then you have the third type of people that are here, and they're here because it's kind of like a safe house kind of thing. So they're not necessarily here to stay. They're here to then go off further up north into the dunes to discover things, right? So you've got your archaeologists that are going out with scouts from the Records Guild. So they might be kind of staying like in the tent city, depending on where they are in the totem pole, I guess. before they head out to like into the actual desert to do their thing.
Okay.
You've got some other people. I would say you would have heard some stories of people that are the name Red Knives would come up, I think, to you.
Red Knives, okay.
And they're a small gang that you've heard of before. Small as in like small types of crime.
Okay.
But you know that they've been in Easton, they've been in Hovestad. It's likely they've been elsewhere, but yeah, there is some talk of some who have come into Sydund to try and pillage what they can find out in the desert.
Okay.
But go ahead and add. We'll say 30 silver.
30 silver? Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Maybe I'm in the wrong line of work.
Maybe.
Okay. So after your 10 days of downtime, you guys would have the opportunity to meet back up with the Adventurers Guild, and it sounded like you had a want. You wanted to pursue something in particular. So there were a few jobs that were on the job board that you were made aware of. But like they were all pretty much heading into the desert, into one of the into Camp Clitern, and assisting the archaeologists up there, so delivering supplies, bringing anything back that they might have found, and or helping them clear out something if they found something that infested with spiders or weird creatures or something that it had to be made safe. But it seemed like you guys weren't necessarily quite interested in that. What you're interested in finding more about is what's going on with the undead invasion. And I'll say that one time while you guys were here during downtime, undead did attack the city. This time it was maybe about 5 or 6. So you guys weren't alerted about it. It happened overnight, but yeah, you guys weren't alerted about it just because they were able to clear it out so quickly. But you know that just the constant barrage, like every few days, there's just a random assortment of undead creatures that are coming up and trying to knock down the doors and trying to enter into the city. It is weighing on the Adventurers Guild quite a bit, because it is stopping them from doing what they are kind of here to do. I mean, that is part of why they're here, but that seems to be a main focus. So they're not sending as many crews out because they need as many people as they can here to help in case the city's attacked again. So you would have a chance to talk with the captain. Again, the captain is Dragonborn. And let me pull up my notes. Oh, I don't know where I put my notes. Anyways, you know the captain. You've talked with the captain here a few times, but what would how would you begin that conversation, knowing that they do have some job opportunities, but you guys are looking to do some more things, different things?
Well,
Go ahead, Spider.
well, the thing is that like, if they're dealing with such a giant barrage of undead, like we should really be looking into this mystery of what's going on and where are they coming from and why are they coming here? But the question is where to start with that.
I was gonna just kind of start asking them questions about, is there any sort of direction that they seem to come from frequently? Have they risen from the ground, or do they appear from like a horizon line? And just start asking questions, see if we can get a lead as to like where de donde, where from where from Arkham, and start heading in that direction, and go about it that way. But really,
Well,
kind of Sherlock Holmes it out.
Well, unfortunately, they only come from the north. That's all we are aware of. They rarely go to any of the other sides of the walls. But because they're coming at night, we don't have many opportunities to track them for too long. We stay on our side of the wall, and they just appear. We haven't seen any signs that suggest that they're coming from the ground nearby. And with the recent sandstorms and how often the dunes move themselves, it would be difficult to track exact entrance points. So unfortunately, we don't know the source, just general direction, but who knows how long they've walked. We are aware that the camp up north, they have experienced some of that, but not as much. So it must be nearby, or something is here that they are aware of, or there must be a reason why they're coming to the city and not the Mellum Clitern.
When the camp up north gets attacked, do they get attacked from the south?
They're in a similar situation where they again don't know necessarily what direction things are coming from. At least with the camp, it's not enclosed, they don't have walls. So it's a matter of from all directions, it seems. They haven't seen necessarily one pinpointable location.
I see.
So when they come, we're probably going to want to track where they're coming from, or work on heading north to Camp Clitern and talk to them.
Yeah, that might be our best bet, and then try and see what we can see on the way there.
If you were to head to Camp Clitern, I would suggest taking supplies up. However, a party had just gone up yesterday morning. But we are aware that they met an unfortunately timed sandstorm, and it split them up. There are 2 people that got separated from the party, and it might be actually useful if you were to start going in that direction and see if you can locate them first.
Okay.
That might be a good idea too. Yeah, if there are people missing then we would want to be able to go find them.
We know they were taking supplies, but it seems like 2 of the workers who were on the supply run itself, not one of the archaeologists or anything. They weren't members of the Adventurers Guild. They were just looking for work. We sent them out, a little lower level type stuff for you, but yes, if you can see if you can figure out where they went to, hopefully bring them back alive.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
Okay, so it sounds like our next move is just to start heading north. Now, do we want to head north during the nighttime to see if we can start tracking the undead? Or do we want to start during the day?
How much of a hike is it to get up there? Because if we're trying to hunt for survivors, that would be more easily done during the day. But if it's a multiple day trip, then I don't know that it matters.
Going from Sydund to Camp Clattern, it is about a day's journey. So about an 8-hour ride. So if you were to go at night, it's not necessarily a bad thought, but that means you're going to pretty much be resting all day today and then heading out at night. The other thing is there is no schedule. There is no known obvious routine that occurs. It seems to be on a different day every few 10 days. So it's like, you know, this last time they went about 6 days without anything. So it's not quite as certain that you'll be able to spot anything.
Okay. So probably better just to go north during the day and see if we can spot the missing people, and then we'll see where we're at when we get there.
I mean, we'll have to do it like we always do it and head out with something of a plan and end up winging it, I reckon.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
it goes. Yeah.
That's our life, isn't it?
Yeah. See how it goes. I've never tried to track down... I was about to say I've never tried to track down a necromancer, but I don't even know if this is caused by a necromancer yet. I just assume so, because this is, you know...
It's us.
Yeah. Well,
the other problem that you'll run into, you know, normally if you're trying to track something, you're looking for prints, you're looking for the trail.
mm-hmm.
But throughout the day, the wind blows so much that sand gets rid of those tracks pretty quickly, especially during those sandstorms. I would say if you do plan on heading out, you guys have been with us for a bit, so we'll give you something to help in your return. But my question for you all is, where you see yourself here in the Adventurers Guild? What's your future? How does this work towards your personal motivations?
Well, my interest in stopping undead from being used maliciously has nothing to do with guild membership, I'll be honest with you. That's a personal gripe of mine.
Well, I'm not necessarily exclusively talking about this particular assignment or investigation. I'm talking about the Adventurers Guild in general, this type of work. How does this fit in your future? We don't see many who stay for too long.
Here in Sydund?
In general.
Well, I mean... It was advice given to me by an elder to go out and see the world and not become like so many in my region who had never gotten outside of our hills. Where that'll take me and when I'll return home, I don't know. The rocks and the mushrooms will tell me, I guess. I'm not sure. As for Sydund specifically, I'm trying to figure out the food problem and the water problem, and then once I've got that sorted, who knows? I don't plan. I have a good stick for whacking things. I have mushrooms for eating. I'm good. You get what I'm saying?
What about you, Moira? Where do you see your future here in the guild?
I mean, I go where the wind takes me. And right now the Adventurers Guild gives me plenty of options as to where to go. I'll leave it at that.
Shinichi?
I saw a vision. A vision from some deity. I don't exactly know who, but they told me that I would be the greatest rock star in all of the land, and in order to be the greatest rock star, I must travel to different places and meet different people and perform my music to anyone that will listen. And so the Adventurers Guild gives me the opportunity to travel to different places and to meet different people.
Very well. Let's speak again when you return. Got some other opportunities that haven't quite made available to everyone just yet. Might want to discuss. But I think for now, what's important is heading out. Svamp, take this. And Captain, she's gonna pull what looks to be like a smooth stone, just kind of holds it out in her hand.
A pebble? I pick it up between two, like my thumb and my forefinger, just... Ooh. What is?
If for some reason you get caught in one of those storms, or need to return to Sydund quickly, you can activate this. It'll transport you and, well, anyone who's around you, back into Sydund. You'll be taken to the lighthouse.
Whoa.
It's really cool.
That's fancy.
I would not leave this in any place. And, Swamp, I'm trusting it with you, but the others, if something happens, make sure you retrieve it in time.
I am almost immediately begin trying to find a way to attach it to my staff, because I have a lot of things dangling from where my handhold is on my staff, so that A, it's right where I can reach it, but also if I need to like swing it towards somebody, it's I'm immediately like attaching it with with leather strap type bits. Like, I know exactly where this goes. I'm very excited about it.
Over the last 3 or 4 days, the sandstorm seemed to happen right around midday. So seek shelter if you can. Hopefully, you won't experience one while you're out there. But season has changed. The weather is starting to shift. It is likely we will see more of them. Be safe.
Yes, sir. Alright, let's go prep. I don't know what we need to prep.
Yes.
To prep.
Yes,
I don't know what we
definitely
need to
prep.
prep.
We'll say this is probably happening yeah, we can say this is happening like at the end of your last day of downtime. So you'd be able to do any shopping if you want to pick up anything or have a conversation, then you guys can head out in the morning. But just suggesting that you have time to prep and do whatever you need to do.
So we're probably going to want like water. If we need to make a shelter, then we're gonna need supplies to make a shelter. I don't know exactly everything else that we would need outside of what we already have in our inventory.
Definitely water. I think taking some extra water would be useful. As far as taking shelter, there really isn't like a shelter kit that you can pick up. There are tents. You can pick up tents. Either single person or 2-person tents that you could pick up. Probably weigh it down with your backpacks or something else.
Potentially some sort of cloth to use as face covering in case we need to walk through Sandstorm, so that we don't get sand in our nose and mouths. Might be good. So, a plot. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Probably like eye covering, like glasses or goggles of some sort.
Goggles! Oh, we would look so cool.
Catch me about to make it rain in the desert if it starts on us.
Mm. I don't see anything like glasses or goggles in the
Almighty
shop,
DM.
so
Are there goggles in universe?
Snorkeling?
Yeah, I would say there's probably not something quite like that, at least here. But definitely like things that you could use as face coverings, especially when it gets windy.
Okay.
That'd be easy enough.
Okay.
Okay, so bandana, scarf coverings, face coverings. And tents. Okay. Do we want to just do that through the equipment shop?
Yeah, for any clothing type item, just bring in another pair of common clothes.
Okay.
And then I'll modify that later.
Okay.
Is there anything... Let's see, we have a water skin, but we decided we would want extra water, so... How many water skins will we need, you reckon?
You'd probably be safe with 3.
Oh, 3? Okay.
I have How to Survive the Desert as well, which I should have read some more of that. Dang it. Maybe I can read some more of that before we take off. I'll have just enough time to read, like, another couple pages. I keep forgetting to read it.
The potion... There was a potion maker that was selling potions of healing, wasn't there?
Correct. You also would, you could take some potions with you if you need to.
Can we go ask him
by
what
default.
potion?
Yeah, from the Adventurers Guild, they've got a deal with the potion makers. So, yeah, you guys could take a potion of healing if you want.
Can we see what other potions they have available right now? Because I would assume that it changes depending on what materials the potion maker has available on hand.
Correct.
And now the DM is mad at me because he did not have that planned out.
Well, I'm mad at myself because I have lost some notes somehow.
Oh no.
All right. Well, give me a moment. I'll try to find those. Anything else that you guys would like to pick up? I mean, again, anything that's in the equipment shop should be fair game.
Should we worry about how much we can hold or fit in our backpack or no?
I'm picking up an ink pen so I can write in the book that I got.
Right, already.
Okay.
I was thinking about that. I was like, I don't have pencils or nothing. What the heck?
Herbalism kit? What's that? Ooh.
It's like, oh.
That should have been good for Draco. Wait, no, he had one, didn't he?
Uh-huh. We were given extras by the potion
Hunk
master.
of cheese? Heck yeah.
What did you get a hunk of cheese?
I'm just looking through the entire list.
Oh, I thought you
We're going
had
alphabetical order.
one. I thought you had one, and I was like, when?
You know, a lamp might be a good idea.
when?
Maybe a lamp. Wait, can we all see in the dark? No. Svamp, you can't, can you?
Yes, I do. I can, because I got a thing.
Okay.
So
it's just Draco who can't. That's right. Okay, I'll wait on the lamp. That's fine. It would just be for him anyway.
I got goggles of night.
See,
Well,
goggles
wearing
do exist.
Dark lenses. Well, they're dark lenses, though, so...
They exist. Midnight Tears? Oh my god, 1,500? Ah. A mule? Give me a mule. Let's go.
Okay.
A pack saddle? There's a lot of flutes in here. Maybe you want to get another instrument?
I've got a flute.
Oh, you could get more. There's a lot.
So
a pistol?
as far as potions go, Bertram would suggest 2 that might be of use to you. He could cut you a deal, but they're both pretty still, like they're still pretty expensive. The potion of vitality, it removes any levels, like any exhaustion that you might be suffering. Cures diseases, poisons affecting you. Yeah, so that might be useful. He's got health potions too.
Oh yeah, how are we doing? Anyone have health potions?
You guys can all by default get one apiece from the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, okay.
That's good to know.
Yeah, because I usually have one and I don't have one.
Yeah, we used a lot on that island.
The other potion, because like how upfront would you be with him on what your job is that you're doing?
I like the potion guy. He seems chill. So I'd be like, we're gonna try and solve this freaking zombie thing. Yeah. Because I would imagine everybody in town knows about it and nobody in town likes it, so, you know.
How do I add the potion of healing without buying it? Or do I just buy it and add the money back?
I can do it for you.
Okay. Bought a bunch of stuff. Today's called shopping.
The other potion that he would suggest then. He has a potion that makes it easier to hide from undead. So just in case like you get into a spot where like you don't want them to be able to track you, it'll make it harder for them to detect you. Not make you invisible to them, but if they're trying to follow you, they might have an issue finding you.
Okay. What would that be called?
That one is something that he calls the Potion of Hide from Undead.
Original. I love it.
He normally charges 150 for it.
Holy
150
crap.
gold.
Sorry, stream.
But he'd be willing to cut you a 50% deal to charge 75. And that's also with the understanding that if you find anything useful for him and bring him anything useful like herbs and whatnot, that's part of that deal.
You're saying 75 each?
Correct. He's got 2.
Oh, he's only got 2.
I have Hidden Step as an ability as a Furbolg, and I'm also kind of a tank, so I would suggest you two take that.
I'm fine with that. Are you gonna add it and I can just subtract my money?
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that for you.
Cool, because I definitely did not see that in the store.
Correct. Yeah. So Moira, you want one of those?
Yeah, I'll definitely take one.
His suggestion is that they'll last about an hour once you drink them.
I have other spells that I can use.
I'm just buying everything.
Yeah, you know what? It's probably worth it to have one. Oh yeah, I'll take one. $53 to $55. That works.
Squirrels in my pants.
Okay, and then also potion of healing. Grab that. And you're good, Shinichi and Svamp. You're good there. And then there was also the vitality potion. He would charge 25 gold for that.
25? Okay.
Oh, 25's not bad.
Subtract 25 from my...
So does everyone want one?
Okay.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'm taking one.
Okay. All right. You're all
Cool.
on your sheets. Monies have been subtracted.
Thank you. Oh wait, I already subtracted it before.
The 25?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, not the 25, but the 75. So just 25 down from the 290. 265, yes.
290 minus. Okay, very good.
Yeah.
All right. You guys, good to go?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know, right, baby? What's up?
All right.
Yeah. Ah. Baby says yes.
I'm glad we have her
Alright.
approval.
So you guys pick up what you need. You've got about an hour or so before you rest for the night to strategize. Otherwise, you'll be heading out in the morning. So any final strategy you want to talk over?
I think I will let my my companions know that I have uncovered a new spell recently that allows me to also animate the dead. So,
oh my god.
yeah, if we beat up a zombie real good, I can potentially steal them and then have them working for us.
And it's definitely not you causing this,
Perfect.
right?
No, I only
Okay.
unlocked this recently. I
To
found it.
verify, you never
I
know.
found it in a pocket in a pair of pants I hadn't worn in a really long time.
Oh, I gotta love that. Just like when you find
Yeah.
some silver in there.
That doesn't happen to me very often, but yeah. And also, it on the back side of this reanimation spell, there was another spell where I can turn things into gas.
Yes?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Don't.
What
It's
things?
fine.
What things? Anything?
A willing creature. So
Oh.
potentially you.
Okay.
So
Mm.
do you want to be a mist?
Not right now, but like it would be good to get out of situations, I guess. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I also probably wouldn't need that help. Maybe for Shinichi.
Yeah. It's an interesting thing.
Uh-huh. I just got a spell
I'm
that lets me teleport out of situations, so
well, you don't really teleport. You do kind of fly around.
yeah, but you know what I'm saying, like to get out of a situation.
Yeah. The only thing is that's the only thing you can do is fly around. But you can like dog. Sorry, my
You can
dog is
talk?
like actively
What?
no, my
You
my
can be a
real
mist
life
dog?
Shush. My real life dog is literally pawing at the microphone.
I want
Stop that.
Miss Dog.
Ah.
Stop that. She's pawing at me. Stop. Dog.
Get some help.
It's not your time for attention.
Uh-huh. You said Miss Dog.
Mm.
She, could you hear that?
No, just your laugh.
She moved around.
I
You
see.
be part of the same space as me and also pass through like cracks and stuff. It's weird one. It's a weird one. I'm excited to try it.
I mean, it fits you, you know.
Well,
Mhm.
I don't know if I can do it. It says transform a willing creature. Am I a willing creature?
Yes, I would say you'd be able to do this. There is a bad part to this, and that is that
It's slow.
just because it was suggested that you might use it to escape from a situation, right?
Yeah.
Well, the problem is your flying speed is only 10 feet. As guess. So at most you can move 20 feet in a turn to get away, which is not. In most cases, enemies are faster than that. So.
Yeah, fair, but still. We could kill him in between your turns. Yes. My child disappeared. And she's quiet.
Oh no.
Did you Bex? Her dog unplugged her mic.
Oh.
Technical difficulties brought on by a dog? Yes?
Yes.
Accurate. Escaping through a wall, chat says. That's actually a good question.
Yeah. I mean, but I've seen it used. I've seen it used in one way so far, and that was with another party. We were on a cliff, and they had to walk on a short lip on a cliff to get from like one side to like a cave opening. So everyone had like put up ropes and tied themselves to these ropes so that they could like they tied it to a tree, and then they had someone like who was acrobatic go over and hold on to the rope, tied to something else, and then one guy who was our druid, he turned it into gas just so he can just kind of float over, and that was his use. The other
I was trying to see if I could put it in the chat without casting it, and it won't let me.
Yes, correct. But you could cast it and then not use the
spell
resource.
slot. Yeah.
The other
there you go, guys.
So where we learned the flying speed was because there was this elevated place that they needed to get to, but it was like a good 100-200 feet up.
Oh no.
And they had no way of getting up there. So he was going to turn into gaseous form to just fly up, but because you can only move 20 feet at most per turn, he wouldn't have got up there in time.
Nope, you are slow. It's like trying to get around the space station if you have no handholds. Just and it let's see, can you ungas form, or do you have to wait until you've taken a bunch of damage?
Well, it is kind of I mean, it's for if you're doing it to yourself, you're concentrating on it. I mean, you are concentrating on the spell regardless. So if you do it to yourself or to someone else, if you take damage, you have to pass you have to pass that Constitution saving throw. If you fail, then you lose it. But if you want to end it early for whatever reason, you could easily just stop concentrating on it.
It honestly looks as though it's a spell that's useful for getting information in like a cave with a lot of booby traps, or like going into a room you're supposed to not be able to get into. It doesn't look like it's a good combat oriented spell. Because you can't cast spells, you can't talk, you can't attack. Yeah, you are just a cloud. But nothing can really do much to you, it seems like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're just a cloud.
I mean, think of it this way. Like, if you needed to get into a room to see what's going on, as a druid, you would probably wild shape into a spider.
Yeah.
But if you didn't
Or-
have that ability, or you didn't want to use a wild shape for, you could cast something like this and kind of get the same effect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although, as a spider, you know, depending on scenario, you could still communicate in some fashion, the rest of your party or whoever. But gaseous form, you can't.
Yeah. Interesting. Like everything in D&D, it has a lot of facets.
Faucets, you might say.
So I
No.
don't know how this was strategizing. How you guys were gonna work out tomorrow.
Mm.
I mean, it was really just us talking about what we can do because we're so fancy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Strategizing was just a suggestion. I guess you did.
I like
Yeah.
to go with the flow. And if the flow don't work, I'll change the weather.
Well,
You just go where it takes you.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
And I
well,
manipulate that wind thoroughly.
well, at one point, I did a bunch of stuff and then absolutely terrified our very good baby boy
Yeah,
who had no idea what was going on. So now I'm like, oh, I have new
Communicate.
things. I should probably tell my teammates that I have
Communication,
new
yeah.
things.
Imagine you just turned to mist randomly and we're like, what?
What the heck? She's a cloud. She took too many mushrooms and now she's a cloud. Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys get your long rest. It is the next morning. You can go ahead and set off.
Yay.
Awesome.
So I'll bring you guys
Awesome.
back
Awesome.
all over to this map. And we're down here in Sydund. You're heading towards Mellum Clitern, up to the north. That's the path that they were taking. Is generally where this road is. But with the sand, it's not easy to tell. It's not easy to tell where the road is. Let me look. Moira, you've got things, I think.
I got a lot of things.
You've got navigator's tools.
Yeah.
A compass. You're probably familiar with looking at the stars and stuff with your sextant.
Uh-huh.
To get a good concept of what direction you need to be going. But I would say, at least with your compass, you've got a general sense of where you are and where you need to go.
Yeah.
So what's the plan? How
Follow
you guys
that
going about this?
trail.
Yeah, it sounds like we're just gonna follow the trail as best as possible. If Moira is the one holding the compass, then we'll try to I'm gonna try to stick close. Maybe play a song while we're traveling.
I'm contemplating turning into a horse.
Well, I mean, yeah. I should have expected that.
Doing IRL is seeing if I can turn into a draft horse or not.
Also, that was an El Dorado reference, but okay.
Because I think if I'm a draft horse, I can carry both of you. If I'm just a riding horse, I think I can only carry one. But I'm not sure if I can
Carry
I think that's
Shinichi.
accurate. And then it lasts however long you can last as.
Carrie
you can watch it
Shinichi
for.
so they have a great stage for the performance.
Well, I'm trying to see. What level I have to be for a draft horse. I cannot find it on this site that I'm looking at.
Would taking a Beast of Burden be something you guys would have wanted to look into yesterday?
You know, I thought about that, but I thought they were going to be no, so I didn't even think about actually asking. Because I was looking at them, they're pretty cheap in the store at least. But since you said it's only a day walk, I figured, why bother?
Yeah, I hadn't thought to grab one.
Yeah, so a draft horse would be 540 pounds. A riding horse would be 480 pounds. But okay,
I mean,
Bex, as far as
yeah.
wild shape goes, can you do draft
Yeah.
horse yet? It is a CR quarter.
And I am. Oh, then it's the same as a riding horse. What? The level 5 druid. I should be able to do a quarter, right? Ah. I always get very confused when it comes to the dang. Horse.
So, yeah, Shinichi, Moira, combined equipment-based weight is about 240, 250. And you're both half elves, and I don't remember how heavy half elves and usually are. Base weight is 110. Another 200. So potentially a riding horse could it'd be a draft horse would probably be better.
Yeah.
Look, guys, I'm sorry I ate so much food at the tavern, but you know, I was hungry.
It's pretty good food.
And you don't forget that ale. Like, come on, that ale drinking competition. Like, that was a lot that we downed. Okay, and I'm still not quite over with that. It's in there. Oh, my nose.
So yes, LadyBeckzilla, it'll be up to you.
Yeah, sure, why not? Let's be a draft horse. I feel like if I were gonna be a horse, I'd be a draft horse just because that's they would look more like me. All
right, so base speed for a draft horse is 40 feet a second. It would speed up your travel a little bit.
Yay! I am go so fast.
I don't have a
That's good.
token, and my importer's not loading for some reason. So, but I do have a draft horse, and I can pull up that character sheet.
I'm just a really big horse. Can I be gray?
Be any color you want.
Yay!
Be the rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
Ah, here it is. All right. So, yes, your plan is to just start heading out and seeing if you see anything on your way.
Correct.
Yep.
Yep, that seems to be the plan.
All right, everybody, roll me perceptions.
Oh, lovely.
Shinichi's just like, I'm on a horse. This is great.
Yeah. But
Just sing your song.
I think I would like to re-roll that. I'm gonna invoke. I have lucky.
Yeah.
I'm lucky.
For a split second, Shinichi was just in the zone.
It's in here somewhere. Yeah.
With the loot. Just in the zone.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna use a lucky.
Use a lucky.
Yeah. To re-roll that. Oh, lovely. I'm that lucky.
For a split second extends to a longer second.
You're on a horse. It's very exciting.
Yeah, it's a little bumpy, and you're trying to play at the same time, and you're also trying to like match the rhythm, and then the rhythm like changes because
Yeah.
To the rhythm of the horse.
Yeah, I'm walking on sand, and I'm a big draft horse. This is. I can't set a rhythm for you, my friend.
Can we pretend like the lucky roll didn't happen?
No, it's fine.
So that you can use it later?
I'll
I'm trying to get you to have it later.
Nope. Perception rolls just don't like me.
Nope.
I mean, that checks out though, but you know.
It does. It's in character. I don't lose anything.
Overall, you guys start around 8 o'clock in the morning, and you head out, and there is just sand for days. Seen some cactus around, some other grass type bushes, but all like brownish type color. Similar to what you've seen in Sydund itself, but you're just kind of seeing it sprinkled around. But yes, there's just sand. It's just, as far as the eyes can see, is just that same sheen of yellow, and it is starting to get bright as the sun begins to beat down on it and reflect off of it into your eyes. The breeze, though, is pleasant because in Sydund it is a bit warmer than it is out in Easton, and even out in the ocean when you guys were traveling the seas. But the breeze is nice. It's keeping it pretty cool.
We chilling.
I'd say about an hour goes by. Don't really notice anything in particular. Svamp, how long does your wild shape last?
That is a wonderful question. Number of hours equal to half of my druid level.
Oh.
So 2 hours. I can revert to my normal form by using a bonus action. And I can after that 2 hours, if they are like, we really still don't want to walk, I can be like, all right, back I go. But I'll probably be like, all right, 2 hours on, 2 hours off. Get.
Yeah.
All right.
Gotta walk
Well,
for a bit.
we can be a little bit flexible on that. So we'll say at 2.5 hours.
Yay!
Yay.
But yeah, it's quiet. The other thing that you'll notice is there's nothing. It's just a void. It's just sand, and every once in a while you can start to see some like cobblestone that's been laid out as markers for where the road is, and more you're matching it up with your compass, so you're you feel like you've got a good
Checks out,
good
checks
beat
out, yeah.
on where you need to go. I would say 2 hours goes by, and it's starting to get a bit warmer.
The heat, it burns.
Yeah, it's starting to get a bit warmer. The breeze is a little heavier, which is nice. It's like counteracting the temperature rising, which is pleasant. But you are seeing the consequence of that as far as just sand kind of moving around. Moira.
Uh-huh.
Up ahead, and I would say Svamp is in a horse Svamp. You would see this too, but up ahead, well, let's preface the context here. So again, it's like just sand, but it's not flat. There's some hills that you guys are going over. Again, this place is called the Dunes because usually these just large mounds of sand. But up ahead, about 150-ish feet away from you guys, I would say on the eastern side. So let me add something to the map here. Okay, maybe I won't. This is acting real slow. I don't know what's going on. But okay, about 150 feet away. You guys have traveled for 2 hours, so you're in the next hex, and you guys would see almost like tarps. And I can't draw on here. Okay. Yeah, you see what appears to be some kind of like tarp. It looks all ripped up, but it's off on the eastern side, about 150 feet away from you guys, where you guys are walking. It's just kind of like flapping in the wind. Really, the only activity that you've seen so far.
Hey, Shinichi, can you calm down a little bit with? There's something over there.
Okay, I can do that.
You see, you need to turn down the volume so I can see better.
Oh, okay.
Best horse noise I got. You're welcome.
Horse noise.
That's what I got for you.
Okay, I'm dying. Horse noises.
I don't know if you recall when we were tripping and I was a crab, but I was making all kinds of crab sounds. It's mandatory. I'm not gonna whinny.
So what are we doing? Are we
Go
heading
to
towards
it.
it? Or? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, am I gonna have to gallop? Oh gosh.
Gallop, go.
All right, off
Let
we
the
get.
wind guide you.
Y'all better hold on. I'm a big horse. This is gonna be one heck of a gallop.
Let's go.
Holding on as tight as possible.
I'm not holding on at all. Yee me up.
And I do not spawn in this form with a saddle.
I welcome the challenge.
Oh Lord.
Can we do like
All
a
right.
check for that?
Oh, I love that.
Oh no.
An acrobatics check or an athletics check? Oh no.
Oh no.
Whichever one of you is on the back end is gonna have a real hard time.
I'm dying over here.
Poor Iondis
Alright.
has a cold and can't laugh properly.
No, I can't. It's so hard. I do like this wheezing laugh.
Uh-huh. Yep. I'm well familiar. It's a great laugh.
I'm attempting to restart my browser, so everyone on stream who have seen that's what's happening.
It's okay. I'm just dying.
Okay, so everybody roll me another perception
Loon, I
check as we get closer.
Loon, I didn't realize I was that speedy of a draft horse. Holy cow.
Oh God. Well.
I'm a horse. How am I more perceptive than y'all?
Because
My eyes are on the side
you're
of my
running,
head.
okay? We're trying to hold on for dear life.
But my eyes are on the side of my head.
But still, we're holding on for dear life. We're like ripping at your hair.
My nose.
My significant other apparently paid attention just long enough for me to hear me say, I'm a horse.
Everything.
Exactly. Trying to play music while riding on the horse. Yeah, we did fail. Definitely.
As you guys get up close, there's a ripped up piece of fabric that's on the ground. Kind of looks tarp-like.
Fashion.
It actually reminds you of the tent that you bought in town this morning or yesterday.
Oh.
And yeah, there are some other items that are scattered around. So you've got ripped up piece of bedroll. Looks like some like a pot.
A pot?
Pot
Oh.
pan, yeah. So yeah, it definitely looks like maybe like a campsite potential was I don't know, destroyed somehow.
Uh-huh.
So, is this Malem Klettern, or is this a campsite that, like, we wouldn't have come along?
No, you're
The
on
outpost
you're
yet.
on you're on a different hex.
Okay.
You're down here.
Hi. Welcome back.
All right. I'm gonna stomp my feet a whole bunch and neigh a whole lot and hope that they get the idea before I turn back into a furbolg. That maybe they might want to prepare themselves so they don't land in a heap.
I'm just gonna jump off and not tell Shinichi a thing.
What is it? What is it, Svamp? Do you need
Did me
assistance?
fall down the well again? Heck.
Exactly. Did Timmy fall down the well again?
I'm gonna go poke the tarp.
Would it be at all possible for me to pull an absolute boss move and catch Shinichi mid-air
Oh.
when I transform into a furbolg
Hold
and
that
just
anime
catch
cuteness
him
catch.
before he lands on the ground, like a damsel who has fallen from the sky?
Yes.
Can I do that? Can I?
Roll me either
Like this?
athletics or acrobatics. Yes! Oh yeah! Hell yeah, you do!
Oh.
Oh. Well, I guess my guild gift is wrong. I'm sorry.
Funny seeing you here.
For those who are listening, afterwards, there was a crit 21.
Gotta keep it up for them podcasters. That's more like what happened. There you go.
Oh, I'm so happy about that.
No excuse me.
Just a draft horse poofed out from underneath Shinichi and a and
That is some anime nonsense, and I love it. I just look over, I'm like, y'all done?
Thank you for rescuing me. You could put me down now.
I just walk towards the camp while still carrying Shinichi.
You know, look at you guys, kind of raise my eyebrow and go back to looking at the tents.
This is my life now.
From the fabric that is left, you can tell that there's probably one tent.
Hi, you.
But there is like almost nothing left over. You've got maybe one of the tent walls is what you see, and it's kind of like maybe like a third of it is buried under the sand, and then the rest of it is what's like flapping in the wind. You've got like a pot that's out, that's like overturned. So most likely someone was out here prepping to cook or you know, that sort of thing.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put Shinichi down. You're welcome. Head pat, head pat.
Oh.
Do I detect any magic just as a furbolg that does that?
As in the detect magic spell?
Well, because I have as a furbolg, I have I have it like innately, but I can't cast it. Oh, what kind?
All right. Within 30 feet of you, you sense magic in this way. You can use your action to see faint auras around any visible creature or object in that area that bears magic. Looking around, and you're not sensing any magic.
Okay.
Sorry if you hear weird noises. My kid's playing with the microphone arm.
Oh, okay. Okay. And you said that the majority of the tent is buried underneath sand?
Well, I mean, what you're seeing, if it is a tent, like a two-person tent like you guys had just picked up and bought, based on the display model, you would be aware that this is like maybe one panel, and it's probably mostly covered. You don't know for sure because it, you know, again, some of it is under sand, but that's what it seems like.
Sorry. In this particular grid mode, I can mold 5 miles of earth.
All right, very good.
I want to unbury as much of this tent as I can.
Oh, there's a tent here.
Good job.
So doing so, you're going to uncover quite a bit.
Yay.
Just in the process of moving the sand over to a different area. It's gonna move everything. So I would say you're gonna unbury what looks to be like a general campsite. No backpacks. You're not seeing any backpacks, but you are seeing you find another bedroll. And that one seems fully intact. You find the rest of the tent, but this tent has definitely been smashed and ripped open. So what was showing was like one flap of the tent. The rest is still there, but probably not very usable anymore.
Is there any way of surmising how long it's been here? Or not really?
Well, you've got possible context clues. So your context clues are, besides the ripped up piece of the tent, you also did find ripped up pieces of a bedroll. You've got an intact bedroll here. So that would suggest there was at least 2 people. Based on who you're looking for 2 people. And they were on their way to the camp. So it is plausible. I think it'd be reasonable for you to think that this is likely the campsite of who you're looking for. As far as age, again, with the amount of sand that has hit everything, it's hard to really tell age. But considering there isn't much here, it's possible that, because there's no backpack, so it's possible they just set it up and then left.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they ran away because some undead were coming.
Maybe.
Or they became the undead.
Hmm.
Svamp, can you roll me a Constitution saving throw?
I can. I don't know if I want to. The terrifying thing you've asked of me. Am I about to get death rolled by an undead? Death rolled by a crocodile?
Swamp, you as you're looking everything over, and everyone's just kind of trying to determine what occurred here. You just start to feel something like the back of your neck almost starts to tingle.
Tinglies. Goosebumpies.
You almost feel like you need to like there's something that you need to do out east of here.
Let's see. Which way am I facing presently?
You're on the eastern side of the road. I would say presently you're probably facing north or west.
Yeah, so I would whip my head to the east and like just be staring off in that direction.
There's a bit of a sand dune. It will take a little bit to climb up on to see past it, but that's like a good 50 feet away from you, so you can't really see what's on the other side.
Hey guys, I got a weird feeling in my gut, and it's saying to go that way, and I point towards the sand dune.
What?
If you need to go to the bathroom, just go.
No,
I was gonna say, is it a mushroom?
no, not that. Not wrong gut. The other gut.
I didn't know you had multiple guts. What?
Furbolg are weird.
I know, right?
Make fun of my culture.
My culture. Okay, I mean, we can go with you, but I'm gonna look away, okay?
Okay, it's fine. It might be good for you to keep an eye on my 6 anyways, because I got a weird
I'm
feeling.
not gonna look at your 6.
Sometimes a girl just wants to be appreciated, alright? For her 6.
That's what Shinichi was for after that whole carrying thing.
No, Shinichi's more like a pet, you know that.
Oh, saying the quiet bit out loud. Okay.
Shinichi's totally oblivious to all of that.
Yeah, Shinichi's like, boy,
I'm glad
the cloud
Draco
looks
isn't
like
here.
a
This would be
5.
super awkward.
Yeah, Shinichi's just staring at the clouds that look like 5s.
Oh. Lead the way. Go.
Okay, I'm gonna start heading east. And can I have my shillelagh prepared ahead of time?
Shillelagh.
Yeah, how long does it last?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how long preparing of a weapon lasts. To be honest.
Oh, I'm sorry. The spell itself, does it suggest how long that lasts? Like, is that 8 turns, 10 turns, 1 turn?
The spell ends if you cast it again or if you let go of the weapon. Here. It doesn't look like it ends.
It lasts a minute.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, can I just kind of have my quarterstaff ready to, like,
Bonk.
yeah, I am prepared
The
to bonk.
bonkening.
Yeah, lasts a minute. So yes, yeah, you can pull out weapons. That's no problem.
Yeah. I have my, well, my staff is probably always pulled out because I use it kind of like a walking stick, sort of. But like I've probably lowered my hand on it so that it is in bonking position as opposed to walking stick position. And I am doing that thing where I'm keeping like an eye out and really kind of scanning the horizon and keeping an eye out on my surroundings. And being extra precautious as I go.
And I'm just confused, staring at her like, what?
I got a weird feeling, Moira. I told you feeling. I can't explain it. I got a feeling.
Sorry.
I got a feeling.
There it is.
Woohoo!
All right.
Shinichi, see?
So you climb up this dune.
Oh yeah, definitely singing it.
And you're gonna head east. You climb up the dune to see what you can see past it. And once you get up there, just on the other side, down a bit of a hill, about 50-ish feet away, Svamp, you're gonna see, because I imagine you're kind of in the lead here, but you're gonna see what appears to be a camel.
What is this, Minecraft 1.20?
Who is tied to a post. And so it's got like a rope. It's tied to, attached to this post. And around it, you guys are going to see what appears to be tiny bug-like creatures, not super tiny because you're 50 feet away, but you can see them. But they're kind of like on its back and like attacking it, and it is hurt. It looks to be in pain.
Oh.
But Svamp, you're gonna hear something just like in the back of your head. Please help.
Okay.
And let's go ahead and take a 5-minute break.
Oh, good. I need to go blow my nose more.
What a
Sounds like
spot!
a good plan.
What a place!
Also, chat has a question for you real quick, Bex.
Okay.
Where was your staff while you were a horse?
I don't know if D&D has an answer for this because a lot of druids carry quarterstaffs.
Well, you see.
But what's your answer to it?
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. If we're going with the concept of like the animals that I turn into are then carrying my satchels and my like
This is on your back.
the things that I have, then I would assume that my quarterstaff would be somehow tied to the side of me and run the length of me like a running board on a truck. If not, a pocket dimension that exists within all druids, the circle, the wild shape. See? Pacinjo knows.
All right, that's a good answer. Okay, let's take a 5-minute break and
Most definitely on your
come
back,
back and figure out what you guys are gonna do.
Yes, I'm gonna get a drink.
All right, sounds good. Yep.
Also,
Drink time.
Loon, if I am a My Little Pony-esque draft horse, for sure my cutie mark is the shape of a mushroom. So, put that in your
Perfect.
brain box and let it circle around in there.
I don't even know what you just said.
So, Loon, who is in his alternate account as Adakar, further up in the chat was comparing me to a My Little Pony because I turned into a draft horse. And My Little Ponies have cutie marks. So like they're the little shapes on their back
No.
haunch.
Nope.
That look
I'm
like
not into
something?
My Little Ponies.
Well, you didn't have the toys when you were a little
No,
girl? Oh. So
I
like
hated them.
there was a yellow one that had an apple on her butt because she was supposed to like live in an orchard or some shit. I can't remember.
What is this world?
I think one of them has a rainbow. She might be a unicorn. I'm not sure.
What is?
But if I have a cutie mark, it's for sure a mushroom. And I want
Okay.
Loon specifically to know that.
So it's a tramp stamp for.
No. How dare you?
I mean, if it's on the lower back.
No, it's on a side haunch. You know how like a horse's back leg is massive and it attaches up towards their hip? Because they're not built like us. They don't have like a booty the same way we do. They don't. Because they're horses.
Right, Kennedy?
We shouldn't be allowed to play D&D without Sunbear is what I've learned.
Okay, I need to
Applejack,
really.
thank
I gotta
you,
go
thank
do.
you, Loon. Applejack is the one I was thinking of. Because she's yellow. Or like yellowish. But yeah, it's on their side. It's on their. I'm gonna freaking find a. I'm gonna send you a GIF or an image or something of a cutie mark. Here, there. See, it's a cutie mark. I don't know which pony that is. I just sent you. I don't know which one that is, but. They all have them. Anyways, chat, the reason I have not like gotten up and taken a break and gone elsewhere is because I am kind of sort of confined to laying down this evening. So Like, getting up and going places is not not particularly appealing to me at the moment. Oh, I might have to, just because if I don't, I think I will have to pee very badly by the time this is over with. So, entertain yourself with the idea of a mushroom-shaped cutie mark. Right.
All right, I am back.
Hello, Beard.
Hi. Welcome back.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna get up, and then I realized that if I didn't, I was gonna have to pee really bad by the time we ended
Yeah.
the session. I was like,
that
okay,
sounds-
better. I was actually really comfy, and I was like, I don't wanna. I better.
Mhm.
I also spended? Wow. I also spent a good chunk of the break explaining to Iondis what a cutie mark was because she didn't know.
I was listening.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded all too familiar with. We're all too
It's
similar
weird.
to Care Bears.
Don't even know that.
Pony and Care Bears have similar concepts, except My Little Pony has way better toys. And better
I
writing.
don't know. I don't know what their like tummy patches are called, or if their tummy patches have a name.
A good question.
Loon, do you know? Oh,
It's a belly badge.
hold on, I have to look up. Oh, that's amazing. I have to look up the portabella. Hold on. I have to look up the portabella. My Little Pony. Oh my god. Oh no, she looks like a hot mess. Oh, Loon, this pony is a hot mess.
Isn't that supposed to be relatable?
Oh no. What's that adage? The you shouldn't get high on your supply or something? What is that?
On your own supply, yeah.
Yeah. Portabella's been dipping into her supply a bit, I think. Also, is she wearing a nurse's cap? What is this? Hello? Or is that supposed to be a mushroom cap?
You missed
And
that
they
episode.
failed.
You missed that episode?
Well, I'm looking at the toys, the problem. I've never watched the show. I just had the toys as a kid. And I think I had Gen 3 toys, because the Gen 3 toys are the ones that look like the toys I had.
Oh yeah. Looks
All
a little
right.
sassy. Here, I'll
Pretty sure I've never had Care Bears either.
I didn't have Care Bears.
Had nothing,
I've
man.
never had Care
Care
Bears,
Bears
but I
was
was
a
aware.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Care Bears was a few years older than me.
Looks like a chef's hat.
Yeah, but not... I think it's supposed to be a mushroom cap.
What are you doing? Why are you
And I think
twerking
they
on me?
failed.
All right. I'm gonna bring you guys to a new map.
Ooh, fancy. Upgrade.
Mildly
And
concerning,
so,
as always.
So again, you're about 50 feet away from this camel, and yeah, you see it's like surrounded by things that are biting at it. But it is seemingly defenseless because it's attached to this post and it can't get away. And Svamp, you heard in like a voice back of your head that said, "Please help."
Swamp with these out-of-body experiences, my guy.
Well, I'm wondering if that's speech of beast and leaf if that's what I'm having.
You didn't activate it, did you?
No. I was wondering if maybe because that's another one of those innate passive abilities I have, and I was wondering if DM knew that and was messing with it. But
No, I mean innate means that you don't have to learn it, and
Oh.
So you already have it, yeah.
And you can use it without a spell slot, but it doesn't mean that it's always
Oh.
active.
Oh, okay. Got it. I misunderstood. 50 feet away, huh?
So this is what Svamp, you would have noticed this, but as the other two you come up, you're noticing this as well. Now, again, you guys are about 50 feet away, but probably like 40 feet up ish, 30 feet up. These orange, wonderfully drawn orange lines are
Yeah, they are.
Dunes.
They're beautiful.
Yes.
Picasso would be proud.
But yeah. So, what's the thoughts here? Because you've got a camel. Camel looks hurt. Camel looks like it's fighting these things.
You're fighting camel spiders? Have you pulled out a real life horrible scary thing? I assume I'm the only one who knows about camel spiders. They're terrifying. Yeah. They're terrifying. Look them up if you want nightmare fuel.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna look up now just in case they've got any special abilities that would be useful here.
Oh no. Oh no.
Camel spiders are a thing that exist, I believe, in the Sahara. They scurry underneath the camel, they jump up, flip upside down, latch onto their stomachs, and then burrow up into the camel.
What the hell?
Yep.
Ew.
They're like tarantulas.
Why do you
but
teach me
evil.
these things?
Because we don't live in the Sahara, so we don't need to know.
No, I know, but
Instead,
why
you
teach
get to
me
learn
these
about
things?
brown
Why do you
recluses
teach me these
and-
things?
Why do I? Because I'm a freak that knows stuff.
Every time, I'm like, why?
Because I'm a freak that knows stuff. I don't know what to tell you. No, here in the U.S., we learn about black widows and recluses.
Yeah.
Dangerous to us.
I almost killed my grandpa.
They'll do that.
Yeah.
They will kill grandpas. That's what they do.
They bite and almost cause the arms to fall off because grandpa's too stubborn to go to the hospital.
That's who they kill. They kill the people who are too stubborn to go to
And
the
he's a
hospital.
pest control guy. That's how he got bit.
Amazing.
I know, right?
I'm sorry. I can't feel that bad for grandpa.
I know. He was like, whatever.
Let's see.
Oh, they look like something from Australia. Their face looks like a butt. A hairy butt.
Okay, so
Let's
back to the
see.
game. What do you guys do?
Yep.
I'm
see,
scared of
this
the hairy
way.
butt spiders.
Yeah.
I'm cowering behind Swamp. She
I
was
want
ready to bomb.
cast.
I am not.
I want to cast Wither and Bloom.
All right.
'Cause
so
I
Wither and
have a
Bloom.
60 range, so I can just barely reach that, I think.
We're not doing a
An
lineup.
initiative roll?
Yeah.
No, because I'm
Not
starting
yet. Yeah, not yet.
You're like, I'm doing it.
it.
All right. So each creature of your choice in their area must make a Constitution saving throw. 2d6 or half. Creatures for choice, and yes, you have a range of 60 feet. Again, you're not within 60 feet
Not
because you're 40 feet up, 30 feet up. So you'd
Get
have
down
to
that
start
hill.
like moving towards them.
take it back. All right. In that case,
I'm gonna make a bingo sheet for every time we play D&D, and one of them's gonna be Swamp cast Wither and Bloom.
it's a good spell. I like it
That
a
needs to be
lot.
the free space.
No, that's Shinichi plays the song.
There you go.
Oh yes, for sure. No, that's Shinichi fails the perception check.
Is this D&D bingo? Is that what you're creating?
Dude,
is
I'm gonna
D&D
do it.
bingo
I'm gonna
cards?
do it.
Oh.
I would do it.
Well, the thing is, you have to create more than one bingo card so people can roll randomizer and get random bingo cards.
Hi.
Okay. All right. Time for it to move forward, or to go down the dune, I guess.
What are you struggling with?
Whee! I have a
All right,
movement
so
of
you're
30
moving
feet.
to get closer.
Yep.
Can you just go straight down the hill, or are you gonna die?
I assume I would start sliding
Yeah.
down the dune.
What's up, cutie?
Okay, how close do you want to get?
Just down the dune. Just down to
All
the
right,
base,
we'll
the base
say-
of the dune.
Yeah, just down to dune is here.
Okay.
Pretty steep, but it is a easy slide. You can slide down, no problem.
I'm gonna follow.
You coming this way?
Careful, Shinichi. Slippy slidey.
Sand does get everywhere though.
Mm-hmm. It's coarse
you're
and rough,
able-
and it gets everywhere.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yep.
How far away are we again?
You're. I don't know the mathematical equation,
You
but you're
cannot
35
drink
feet
this
up here.
drink.
If you want to get to the base, you're gonna stand next to where Svamp is right now.
Creature. Ouch.
If we're saying high ground, if you
Yeah.
stay in the high ground, we'll say like this is like 60. This is actually like 65 feet away.
Okay, well then, can I do my magic miss?
Yeah, you do whatever.
That's gonna have to be on the bingo card.
All right, so you wanna get
I have a range of 120 feet, so.
All right, sounds good. Shinichi, what do you plan on doing?
I'm gonna hold on my action. I'm not entirely.
What are you doing?
All right, Svamp, go ahead and act.
Okay. I'm gonna do the wither and bloom, which it's already in the chat.
Go ahead and roll that damage. And you want to target pretty much all of them. So 8 is your damage.
Mhm.
Okay. So we'll do let me do this. Well, it doesn't. No. Not going to do anything.
Nope, like a up.
Okay. And all of these tiny creatures, which now that you're closer, you can see that they appear to be scorpions.
Oh.
They're all gonna collapse and fall into the sand.
Hey.
They're all dead.
Nailed it.
Alright. In addition, one creature of my choice in that area can spend I can read.
Same.
I graduated high school. In addition, one creature of your choice in that area can spend and roll unspent hit dice and regain a number of hit points equal to the roll plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So,
Yeah.
if Camel Friend can do that, I don't know. I don't know how sentient this boyo is.
Well, no, I think hit points are normally associated with player characters.
Okay.
As far as like the hit die rolls and all that stuff. So I would say we could say that you've healed up. Like what you just did would have healed the camel.
Look at you.
To its max.
Multitasking.
It still
that's why
has some
I like
open
Wither and
wounds
Bloom.
that you can see.
Okay. I'm going because I still feel those weird goosebumps like on the back of my head? Do I still have that weird feeling?
Not as much.
Okay. I'm going to approach Camel Friend.
Approach Camel Friend.
Camel Friend.
Does Camel Friend accept approach?
I'm gonna move closer.
Yeah, I'm gonna slide down the hill.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody roll me perception.
Not my best.
I have to find the
12.
thing again. Where did it go?
7.
Where's perception?
It's underneath
There.
nature. Bad guy probably
Aye.
where?
I'm finally awake.
What? Nothing.
Oh,
I just needed that roll. That's all.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought you were saying nothing to my
Um,
roll, and I was about to be mad.
I know.
All right, 19. Very good. Okay, so you're gonna approach the camel, and Shinichi. I mean, there's just a lot of this void again. But even before you do that, Svamp, what's gonna catch your eye is you're gonna see, well, you're gonna feel almost like a warmth coming from your staff.
Like the from my staff itself, or from the
Yeah.
gem that's on the top of my staff?
The gem, yeah, the gem on the top.
Oh.
Gonna feel a little bit of warmth. But even before you like get to that point of casting speech with Beast, or whatever this does, you hear the camel speak to you. Oh, thank you so much. I don't know where they came from. Oh, that was painful. Thank you.
I kind of look at the others to see if they're hearing what I'm hearing. Is anyone else hearing this, or can I
Negative,
can I
just
tell?
Just you.
Oh.
Yeah, you look and you see Moira and Shinichi's kind of like looking in different directions.
Just, and I'm saying this out loud, just so I don't appear crazy real quick. Although I'm sure you guys think I'm crazy anyways. I can hear the camel talking to me. I know. It's a thing. I'm a druid. It's a thing, okay? I commune with animals and trees and mushrooms and things. So if I'm talking to somebody and it doesn't make sense, I'm talking to the camel. Don't worry about it.
Thank you for letting me know.
Uh-huh. You're welcome, friend. Question for you, if you don't mind. We're looking for a pair of members of the Adventurers Guild who went missing, trying to go to a camp that's not far from here. It's a little to the west and a little north.
Oh, my owners. You're here to save my owners.
We're looking for them, yeah. Do you have any idea where they might be?
It's gonna pick up one paw, one hoof, if you will, and it's gonna point northeast from here. They went that direction, but then the sandstorm hit, and I don't know where they went, but they never came back. Please, can you go look for them?
Yes, we can. Do you want to come with?
Sure, I guess I could. Moira, you're gonna notice 3 things. So first, you're gonna notice that the hoof of this camel goes up and it seems to point in a general direction, and you look in that general direction, and you see a faint line of smoke just going like perpendicular with the ground, like it's just rising. Seems like about 100 or so feet away. Wind's kind of catching it, so it's blowing it, but yeah, you can make out that faint smoke. But then out of the corner of your eye, you're gonna see something move, and a bunch of sand is gonna start to move.
In that just same direction too?
Nope, from the south east of you. And out from the sand is gonna pop up a giant scorpion. I'm gonna need everyone to roll me initiative, please.
In the meantime, Shinichi, step back!
Oh, okay.
I know where initiative is. I know where it is. There it is.
Yeah, I do too. Oh my god! I apparently know where it is.
Yeah, you are ready. You saw it. You're ready.
I was awake.
It is moving forward and just kind of rushes towards you. So you have the ability, because you saw it, to use a reaction.
If I don't react, is it just gonna body slam, or is it just moving?
It's chomping its hands towards you, so it looks like it's gonna attack.
It's gonna get. Oh, sorry. Child wants Phineas and Ferb rebooted. There you go. 104 days of summer vacation is more.
104 days of summer vacation is very important.
It is. It is.
I'll say with your reaction, you can use an attack.
Okay, well, this isn't an attack, but, well, I mean, it kind of is. I don't know. Put it in. Okay, well, I can't put it in without just using it. It's called Thunder Step, and I can teleport away. And after I do it, a thunder sound happens, and things within 10 feet of that space have to do a Constitution saving throw. And they take thunder damage if they fail.
Friendlies? Or
no.
Like all creatures? Or just...
each creature, it just says.
That would include friendlies. If it was each creature of your choice, then you could do something that. But Shinichi would also have to roll that.
Shinichi! Why do you have to be 5 feet too close?
What's the...
it's 10 feet!
What's the save?
A Constitution saving throw. I could do this instead.
Yeah, I can. Okay.
Hedges. Extinguishes. Oh no, what's the other one? Oh, you're actually doing it? I haven't even put it in!
Oh.
You're describing it.
I was describing it, and then I was looking at something else because close. I thought he was 10 feet away. Bruh.
Yeah, I'm sorry. When I said you can make an attack, what I should have said was that with your reaction you could use an action, so you could do whatever. So if your action is to dash, you could dash away.
Your spell ends.
Or whatever you'd like to do.
So I can levitate. How heavy is this guy?
He looks heavy.
Like 500 pounds or more?
Well, I mean, it is a scorpion. So what are you trying to do?
I'll levitate either myself or it. If he's not heavy enough, I'll.
But it's got to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
I would say you could use this against it.
Okay, well then let's try that. Watch me fail it, but here we go.
Okay. Well, I already rolled a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, well, there you go.
And out of fairness, I'll roll it again.
Oh no! Does that mean you passed?
Okay, so with levitate,
up 20 feet.
Allows it to 20 feet. Okay, so okay. So it'll.
I just want him to go up.
Yep, it'll be raised 20 feet up in the air.
Just stay up there, big boy. And that way, if no one else could see over the sand, I'm pretty now.
So this is a concentration spell. It'll last 10 minutes.
Uh-huh.
An unknown creature that's so it has to fail, and then if you are the target, you can use your action to move the target, which must remain within the spell's range, and the spell's range is 60 feet. So okay, all right, it's levitated.
Stay. And I end
We'll go
it.
to the top of the order.
It's my turn.
Moira.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
it's my turn again.
Yeah, that was your reaction because you were not surprised.
You're right. Concentration though, I can't do anything else, right?
You can't use another concentration spell.
Okay. Well, I'll just stay here. My plan is gonna be to keep raising him up to the max of 60 and then drop. So that's really it. I'll be like, Shinichi! Swamp, pay attention!
So you're gonna move him another 20 feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's it.
It can't really do anything from up here.
Yeah, I know. Good.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think it can. There's no additional saves or anything, so I think it's kind of SOL.
He's just
Svamp,
like, what?
You turn and you look as this giant scorpion kind of runs past your periphery. You turn and you see it floating above Svamp and above Moira, and then Moira raises like you see her hand move up as it raises even further up. It's about 40 feet up in the air. What would you like to do?
Let's see here.
I like your noises. Good thinking noises.
Yeah. So the interesting thing is that most of my spells are ground based.
Oh. Can you bonk it from 40 feet? No. To be fair, if you just get yourself in a position, he'll fall next turn, I think.
I
think.
I don't necessarily know that I want to thing.
No, you can't drink my drink. It's adult drink. It's adult drink.
DM, I have a question.
Yes.
If I
Going on
were
the bingo
to
card.
cast Entangle or something akin to Entangle, like some sort of thorny ground effect, and then Moira dropped this thing onto the thorny ground.
Ooh, I like that.
Would my spell be able to take effect upon this creature landing within my spell radius?
If you hold it and cast it once, it falls. I mean, because with Entangle, that's, yeah, so, okay, so when you cast the spell, it causes whoever is inside to do that strength saving throw. So if you were to cast it right now, then it would be ineffective because it's rough terrain and vines on the ground. It's not reaching up 40 feet to get this guy. So you would know that you would want to wait until it gets back to the ground before you cast something like that.
Okay, so I would instead want to cast Spike Growth, probably. Spike Growth is not something I have prepared. Would I need to have it prepared?
Yes, unless you've got it, unless it's one of your innate things. Then it's always prepared. But yeah, you need like you can only use what's prepared for the day.
Shoot. Okay. All right. Do one last look at something real quick.
Okay. Shinichi up for next.
All right. Let's see.
You're up next. You're up next. Not now.
Oh yeah.
Before one.
The other thing I was hoping, because there's a limited number of animals that are existent within things I can turn into, like D&D does not have every single critter known to man.
True.
So I was hoping just maybe there was like a porcupine. There's not.
That would be interesting.
That was kind of, but you know what there is? Ooh. I think I am going to turn into a giant wolf spider.
Spider V.
Giant wolf spider.
Scorpion.
Now, I can turn into a scorpion, but I don't think I can turn into a giant scorpion as of right now. Otherwise, I would have made this very confusing for others, because that's more fun for me. Yeah, no, I am not at a level where I can turn into a giant scorpion. That'd be cool.
Okay.
I can turn into a giant wolf spider.
Okay, you are a spider.
Yay! Right, and I'm going to shuffle on over to right about here. So not directly under it, but close enough to underneath it so that Moira knows that when she drops it, I will be there to attack it.
I'll be there for you.
Shinichi.
Yes. Well, I guess
40
I'm
feet up.
just gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna get closer and hit it with a sword
A sword? 40 feet?
Wait, what? Oh,
It's 40 feet in the air. You're gonna throw the sword?
Okay. It's actually, since it's 40 feet up, I have thunderclap.
Oh.
This, I'm hoping that it'll be fine to do, because it's like you have to cast the saving throw if. Yeah, that should work. It's burst of each creature within range must make a saving throw.
Kennedy, what are you doing?
Spells damage, yeah. And it does damage, so yes. That's what I want to do.
Okay, so it's a 15-foot cube. Emanates from you. Your range is 5 feet. It would not reach. Where it is.
I can get closer. Wait, no. Even if it's 40
Well,
feet up?
it's 40 feet up, so the highest you could get would be 35 feet.
Okay. Never mind.
Well,
don't you have a crossbow?
Not even.
Yeah, I do have a crossbow. Let's do that.
Pew
instead.
pew.
Pew 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 pew.
Yeah, I mean, you don't necessarily have to take an action. You could hold an
Run away.
action to once it's like available. So if you wanted to use a sword,
Friend a camel.
you wanted to move up, and then once it lands, that's when you strike. You know, you could do that. So you can hold an action if you want.
Okay.
But
Okay.
or you could shoot it with a bow or a crossbow or whatever.
Yeah. Let's just shoot it.
An 11. 11 will it'll basically hit, but then bounce right off. Seems like
Okay.
its hardened exterior shell is not gonna be easy to penetrate.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Oh God. I hope this fall will do some damage.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Mora.
Yes. I'm gonna lift him up again.
Okay, another
Can I
20
drop
feet.
him on the same turn, or do I have to lift him up and then drop him on the next?
Well, let's read it. Levitate. You can change target's altitude by up to 20 feet in either direction.
Oh, I didn't read this right. That last sentence I did not read.
Must remain in the spell's range. That one?
No, when the spell ends, the target floats gently to the ground.
Oh, yeah, it does. I didn't read that either.
I really hope you got some spikes or something. Leave your sword in the ground right underneath it. Even then. Well, can I back up?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna back up a little bit because that guy was speedy. You know?
Yes,
and then
it is.
I'll leave it there.
All right. Your range is 60 feet. So technically it's out of your range at this point
Yep.
as you move away.
Yep.
So it's going to start floating down, but I would say so when the spell ends, the target floats gently to the ground if it is still aloft. So it'll float gently to the ground.
Man, I wish I could just slam it.
And it's gonna start swinging.
I like how small Bex looks in comparison.
Yeah. If I were just a regular giant spider instead of a giant wolf spider, it'd be different. But I
Yeah,
can't
so
get them
spider. It's gonna take a claw and
Yep.
open it up and hit you.
Yeah.
It will crit.
Oh my God.
For
Oof.
18 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my God, spider.
Oh.
But not spider, because it's spider.
So that'll take it off
wow.
the board.
I'm
and
a
you're back
furball
here.
again.
And
God.
that's gonna some of that damage is gonna roll over.
Yep.
And it is gonna move up here and attack Shinichi with a claw.
Oh my God.
13. Does a 13 hit?
Yeah. No.
Does not.
Nice.
And it is gonna continue to move. So you both have attacks of opportunity.
How does it continue
if
to
you
move?
would
Oh my
like.
God.
Okay.
Attack of opportunity,
yeah.
you say?
Gonna
Please.
take an attack of opportunity.
Yes, you can
Just
take a swing at it or whatever. Or Shinichi,
I have-
since you've got the crossbow out, you could wait till it's out of range, out of melee range, and attack it now. That'd be fine.
Yeah.
Would
you
I
can
be
drop
able
it
to
and pull
react
out
at
a-
all, or no?
That is your reaction. Is attack
Yeah.
of opportunity.
Oh.
Okay.
You said I can attack it now with the crossbow.
Yes, I would
Okay.
allow that.
Okay.
17 connects, so that one does pierce
Okay.
through.
Thank God.
That's good.
He's got some weakness.
Yeah.
5 piercing. Okay, very good.
See, I'm trying to decide if I wanna take a whack at it or if I want to do Halo of Spores.
As long as it is an action, you can do whatever you please.
Well, Halo of Spores is a reaction. That's I'm just gonna whack it. I'm gonna whack it with my shillelagh.
Fuck it.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's the wrong thing. Oops,
Yeah, you still
ignore that.
gotta roll the
that.
thing.
Yeah, no, I gotta roll quarterstaff. I'm sorry. I think shillelagh instead of quarterstaff because shillelagh is an actual like a kind of staff.
Yes.
Yeah, my bad.
I could do this next turn as long
That's
as I
the
don't die.
point.
23
is
connects.
Oh my
23
God.
connects, and we can use that 4 damage for it if that's what you're doing. Otherwise, roll damage from the quarterstaff.
Well, I wouldn't have had time to.
That's true. That's true. 5.
It worked out better
5.
this way, anyways.
Yeah, 5 is better.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take a good whack at it. The AC you're looking for is 15. So that seems to be what it will take to penetrate this guy. But that
He is
that
an
hits.
armored little dude.
But as it is moving, it has
Yep.
one more attack.
Yep.
Gonna swing its tail towards you,
Please don't one hit me.
Moira. And 18. 18 does connect.
Yep.
I'm gonna need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh.
Very good.
Good.
So you're gonna take 11 piercing.
Dear God. Is that it?
And 11 poison.
22? Are you joking me? I have 13. I'm more than 2/3 down.
That's
Fun.
its turn. Svamp.
Yeah.
Giant
Alright,
scorpion is attacking everybody.
as they do. Well, Moira, get out your bingo card because it's time for some wither.
And bloom.
Because I'm gonna try and damage the
Thank you.
Scorpio and give her some heal. Give Moira some heal.
Yes, that heal.
Real quick, I'm sorry.
What?
Shinichi, you should have taken 10 bludgeoning damage from the
Oh.
claws. The claws did a hit, but I forgot
Oh.
to roll the damage.
Okay, yes.
There's a lot going on. Svamp, Wither in Bloom. It's a Constitution saving throw, so let me go ahead and get that out of the way.
We're also yellow.
It's a DC of 13. It's going to make that save. And Wither in Bloom is half as much damage. So go ahead and roll your damage.
You want to wear this? Okay, I'll let you wear it. Yeah. It's gonna be
9, so
bigger.
we'll say 5. Take 5 damage.
And then Moira can roll an unspent hit dice.
Which one? What?
And then plus my spellcasting modifier. I don't actually know how she does that.
Yeah, I don't know.
How does one roll a hit dice?
Yeah, on your sheet.
this
You
music.
can hit the short rest button underneath hit dice. It'll open up a little pop-up window that allows you to roll from there. And then you just hit cancel instead of taking the rest.
And then I have to add the what?
My spellcasting modifier,
Which
which
is... It already gave me the 6 auto modifier.
was
Your
wisdom
wisdom mod,
modifier.
so +2. +2.
So then I'm back up to 21. I'm half alive.
Yeah, you're better than you were.
I'm a little better, yeah.
Yeah.
That bone just
and-
got snapped back into place, don't mind me.
Anything
Yeah.
else?
Let's see. Do I have any bonus? Let's see. I have healing spirit. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Shillelagh on her staff
Oh, I am so dumb
next turn.
again.
Very good.
as a bonus action,
Shinichi.
and then that.
Are you moving at all, Svamp?
Oh, yeah, I reckon that. Yeah,
Reckon it?
Get an attack of opportunity, but that's fine. I'm moving right there.
Okay, Shinichi. No attack of opportunity. Shinichi.
Okay. Let's see. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give a motivational speech for Moira.
Yeah, thanks.
Are you gonna take that leg down? You can do this.
Oh, you know, you're right.
You get 5 temporary hit points and has advantage on wisdom saving.
You're not gonna get
actually,
outsmarted by this
she's up to
scorpion.
It says she's up to 5 creatures within range. So
Let's go.
So
yes,
on your character sheet where it says hit points and it's got your your max and there's a plus temp at the bottom of that. You can put those 5 points there.
Oh, that's good to know.
Okay. Do I count as part of that or no?
Oh, let me type. Oh, there it is. It's a great question.
I would say no. I don't think it.
Okay, that's fine. It was worth asking.
Well, yeah. I mean, it doesn't specify. Just says choose up to 5 creatures within range that can hear you.
Give it to the camel and the human swamp.
I would say you would be able to hear yourself. It doesn't specify that it can't be.
Everyone.
Yeah.
You get a temp. You get a temp.
He's
Okay.
gonna sell so
Anything
many
else?
cigarettes.
It's
Am I-
something, my dudes.
Am I included in this speech?
Yes.
Yes, you are included. Yep. Everybody that can hear me except the scorpion can get some temporary hit points.
F you, Scorpion.
Yeah. Let's see. Advantage on wisdom saving throws. If an affected creature is hit by an attack, has advantage on the next attack roll. Yeah, and then once the affected creature loses the temporary hit points, the spell ends. And I'm gonna kind of take a couple of steps back, I think.
Okay. All right, that
That'll be
sounds
it.
good. Moira. So basically, yeah, it took its tail and just slammed it down on you. It's got like almost like a dagger at the end of it, pierced into you. But it's got 2 claws, and as it moved up, you saw it use both claws on your allies as it moved up towards you. And it hits hard. What would you like
I
to
know.
do?
I almost died. He almost one-shotted me. And with me passing a saving throw too, and he almost one-shotted me. This dude. Also, I am dumb again because we are gonna do this thunder step, but with it, I can teleport someone else who's of equal weight with me. So I could have just taken Shinichi, and we both teleported out of there in the beginning.
Life
You know,
lessons.
yeah, life lessons with Moira right now. I really. Oh God. And yes, Swamp is definitely awake because I don't think I can carry Swamp. Sorry. sorry. But I teleport
It's
myself to unoccupied space that I can see within range. Immediately after a thunder sound, everyone within 10 feet has to do a constitution saving throw, and then they take that thunder damage, or half if they're successful.
Okay, so it's only going to affect him. So Constitution saving throw.
I don't know how far I can go.
It's going to fail that save. So go ahead and roll your damage and then figure out where you're going to go.
Just normal? Yeah?
Yeah. 11. Okay.
Take a smack in the face. It's the least I can do. How far away can I go, though? That's a question. Within range? Should they be my normal range of like 30 feet?
90 feet, it looks like.
90. Where's that? Oh, 90 feet at the bottom. I see. Ow, child. She's getting... Oh, it counts for me. Let's just go. 90 feet is so far away on this map. You know what? I'll just do 60. Do like right. Because most of my spells are like 60.
Okay. Very good. Anything else?
I don't think I can do anything else, right? I don't think so. My health is gonna be fine for now. Here's your water.
Scorpion's gonna look around and you're not there.
Sorry.
Look sad.
Look sad!
So it's gonna turn. And it's gonna attack Svamp. One claw comes out towards you, snaps down. You're able to dodge it, get out of the way. The second one comes, and you use your quarterstaff to just nudge it out of the way. And as that occurs, you see it kind of get into position. You see the tail and the stinger on the tail then come towards the top of your head. But again, somehow you're able to just bob and weave around this guy.
Yes, Swamp, get it!
It is
nice.
entirely focused in on you.
Alright, first things first, as a reaction, I am going to use my Halo card.
Oh, I'm gonna add that to the thing. Halo of Spores.
So when a creature you can see moves into a space within 10 feet of you,
Or
I'm sorry,
starts
okay,
there.
or starts its turn there. Yes, okay, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good then.
Yep. So, damage.
Not the damage.
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 Three necrotic. Okay, very good. Yeah, you see the spores kind of start to surround it. The almost got like a copper golden, like it blends very well with the sand around. But you can see some of that that color start to turn black.
And then I am going to hit it with my magic imbued quarterstaff, because I did that as bonus action last turn.
Imbue it.
Okay, that's your damage, but I'm gonna need the actual attack.
Ah. Is that quarterstaff? Yeah.
Yeah. 10 will miss.
Oh!
So as you're bobbing and weaving, you try to strike at it. It hits the shell, but it doesn't seem to affect it at all.
We gotta crack this guy like some crabs when we get that butter buffet. Let's go.
Anything else? That was action.
That was
reaction,
reaction, action. Let's see.
Counting all your actions up.
You've got a bonus in movement if you want to move at all.
Yeah, I don't really. If I move, he'll get in a. Don't. Let's go ahead and cast Shillelagh on my staff. Final bonus action.
Okay, Shinichi. Thing is hyper focused in on Svamp.
Mhm.
What would you like to do?
All right. I have this spell called Hypnotic Pattern.
Yes.
Oh.
It basically incapacitates it for
Yeah.
let's see.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah. So create a 30-foot cube. Each creature in the area who sees the pattern makes a wisdom saving throw. So I'm gonna I meant to put that like where it wouldn't affect a Svamp.
Svamp also has a bonus currently to wisdom saving throws, I believe, because of your speech.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a 30-foot cube.
I'll be
so,
fine.
Yeah, you could.
Don't worry about me.
You could position it to be.
Go
away
on
from
without me.
No, I'm a tank, so don't ever worry about me. Like,
So, must make each creature in the area that sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, creature becomes charmed. While charmed, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Oh,
the spell
good.
ends if the creature takes damage or if someone else uses an action to shake this creature out of its stupor.
So it is more of a defensive spell if you want to run away from it. So it means that it will not attack on its next turn if it fails, but as soon as Svamp strikes it, it's going to wake up from that stupor.
But will it attack her when
So-
Swamp attacks?
Yeah.
No.
So then we got a little bit of time at least.
I
That
get
is
a- I
if
get a
it- if it
free-
fails.
I get a free.
A free
Well,
hit,
it
yeah.
just means it's going to skip his turn.
It can't.
Effectively.
Yeah.
Yeah, skip the turn.
I think that should be a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah. I figured
Alright,
either one, like either we could run or it just skips the turn. So this is just good.
Okay. So you go ahead and cast this, correct?
Yes.
It is going to make the save.
Oh my god.
Ah,
This buff boy needs to go down.
man.
Oh man, creeper.
It shouldn't
I
have.
mean,
It shouldn't
scorpion.
have, but it crit succeeded.
What?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anything else?
Well,
I need more butter. That's what I need.
can't account for my bad luck apparently. I'm gonna step back a little bit further. I don't want to get hit by this thing.
Yeah. You see the pattern kind of show up, but it seems once again, just hyper focused in on Svamp. It doesn't seem to affect it at all. Moira.
Okay, we're gonna do magic missile on this boy.
Okay.
I'm gonna do all 4 darts at him. See, everyone's doing it nowadays. So, Where's Shin? Where's Shin when we need him?
Go ahead and roll that damage.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. Smack him! I'll bring the butter!
What?
Because I said we gotta crack his shell like a crab fest.
Oh.
Yeah. So it just boom, boom, boom. These things strike it. You could definitely see all very effective on it. Anything else more?
There's not much more I can do aside from a bonus action, so I think I'm good.
All right. It is hurt. Seems to be in a bit of a frenzy at this point. It is once again throwing its claws towards you, Svamp. It is going to miss the first one. Second one, an 11 will also miss. Just doesn't seem to have the same bit.
That's
bit of
a bit
energy that it had
wobbly.
before.
That punch is gone.
But the tail will come down, and wow, it is rolling
Oh!
really bad. And once again, you're able to dodge out of the way of everything. So it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, first we're gonna go ahead and Halo of Spores. Bonk.
Bonk
Damage.
him!
Ew.
The bonkening.
Listen, my spores are very protective.
I
alright?
know, but the bonkening is so good.
Let's see. And just because I'm feeling a little spicy, I think I want to cast Poison Spray.
Okay.
I extend my hand toward a creature I can see within range and project a puff of noxious gas from my
Ooh.
palm.
Puff,
The creature
puff.
must succeed on a Constitution saving throw to take on D12 of poison damage.
Oh my
Go ahead
god.
and roll your damage.
Nice.
And it increases when I reach 5th level, which I have.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, I need to use this more often.
Nice.
Is that a 3rd level spell or something?
Mm-mm. Nope,
Oh
it's cantrip.
my. Oh my god. You're
So,
OP cantrip.
Yeah. This poison emits from your open palm, covers its face. It starts to try and claw the poison away from its face, and it will collapse and die.
Oh,
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, nice.
You're out of combat.
the camel was useless.
Well, yeah, it's
The
a
camel is
What
tied
did
up to
you
a
expect?
post.
You know, fair. I forgot about the post.
Also, it's a camel.
But he's talking to you magically. He could have talked to, I don't know.
He's not talking to me magically. I'm a druid. He me because of me.
I mean, it's magic.
That's a me thing.
It's magic.
No, it's not. It's druidism.
Something's going on.
Oh, Lord.
It's okay. She just took a hard hit to the head.
Svamp,
I'm gonna
you've
give
never
you a
had an
hard hit to the
animal.
head.
Svamp, you've
Talk
never
to
had
you
an
like that.
animal come up to you and talk to you.
Shh, Moira doesn't need to know that.
I know.
I
know.
did. Based on our interactions, I know this is unusual. That's you never once bragged about this before, okay? I'm untying the camel from the post.
All right.
Okay.
Untied the camel from post. Prior to this starting, Moira, you saw that rise of smoke coming off
Yeah.
in the distance. Looking around you guys, you're not seeing any more of these creatures.
Thank God. We'd die.
The scorpions.
Do we need to take a
So-
quick moment to sort of like bandage wounds or
Yeah.
like
Is the camel a medic?
Well, how bad off are y'all? I'm okay. I'm doing good.
I mean
I'm limping, but I should be fine. Ish.
Well, cause I can cast a healing lady. I can cast a cool spirit gal, and you can kind of absorb some healing from her. Or we can use up some stuff, but the camel kind of pointed me in the direction of guys that went missing.
Yeah,
This-
over there
this
by the
camel-
smoke bet.
Yeah. Because this camel belongs to them. So,
okay.
like, I don't want to delay, you know? When we have a good lead.
Shinichi, what's your health at?
I'm at 35 out of 45. So
Okay, so you would know
Wait,
just by
you have
looking at Shinichi
45?
that Shinichi is lightly wounded.
Shinichi has 45
Svamp-
max?
Svamp is lightly.
Moira? Moira, I have 50. Hi.
I'm at 35.
Because
I
you're
am
a
the
sorcerer, you're a
weakest.
sorcerer.
I am so squishy. Why is the bard less squishy? That does
bard
not
works
make
out.
sense.
no.
The bard clearly
out
works
because
out.
he
Oh my
wants to
god.
have
He's
glamour
gotten so
muscles.
swole recently.
Yes.
The bard works out because he wants glamour.
Okay, I think we're good to move on then. I'm gonna keep this potion of healing for myself then.
Okay.
Cause dear
No,
God.
I'm good. Yeah,
Alright.
I'm lightly wounded.
He's got some scratches on those bulging muscles.
Lean and mean.
No wonder you caught him earlier.
garbage. Could snap Shinichi like a twig.
All right. So you're gonna
I'm
move
dying.
towards the smoke.
Yes, I'm already going because I'm just leaving them behind. And the guy came straight. Okay, I'm a
All right. So, you continue walking a bit
Oh,
further,
no looting the scorpion?
east. Oh, well,
Oh,
what do you want
that's-
to take from the scorpion?
Does
is
he
there
have
Oh,
any,
yeah, the
any,
chat.
like,
Yeah, the chat was saying.
Yeah, Loot is telling us.
exoskeleton? Does he
Oh
have
my
any
God.
cool exoskeleton bits? Carapace? Is
I
there
love how
some
that's what you go
carapace?
to.
Pretty
Yeah.
beat up. You would know that you have seen scorpion
Venom.
the venom used as like poison and stuff. So it
You're
could
gonna
be
make
the
poison even
valuable if
more
you want
OP?
to take the stinger.
Do I still have my little flask that I was experimenting with water
I'm sorry,
stuff?
you were
'Cause
breaking up. Do you still have
Yeah.
what?
I don't know. Glass bottles that I was using for experimenting with water.
Yeah, I would say that that's plausible.
If I can, I want to try and extract some venom back to the ocean make.
All right.
'Cause we have a deal.
Roll survival roll survival or medicine.
They're the same.
Oh my god, 22 crits.
Oh my God,
success.
Swamp.
Nice.
I'm a badass today.
Yeah.
Yes, let's go ahead and say you can fill one of those potion bottles with
Fill
Everyone's
one.
been
Holy
rolling really
cow.
high today except for Shinichi.
Wow, that is actually a lot of venom.
Wow.
that will
Wow.
You're like
definitely
really strong,
be
mister.
useful.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me make a note of that.
God, what is this session tonight? What is this?
We should not be allowed to play without Sunbear.
No. It's great. It's great.
And I'm quoting the Disney Hercules, by the way, when Pain and Panic are
Yes.
transform kids.
Yeah.
Wow, mister, you're like
Really strong.
that's what that is. In
Really
case anybody didn't know what I was quoting.
I couldn't remember, but yeah, now it's playing in my head on.
Yep. You're welcome for that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You walk
Just
over
wait
the-
5 minutes, and Megara's love song pop in there. And
Megara.
that'll be in there for the next 5 years.
Megara.
Megara, sorry. Well,
Megara.
listen, Hercules' name is actually Heracles. So I don't know.
Heracles. Yes.
You continue walking, and you get to you walk over the dune, another dune, and you see the source of the smoke rising. Everybody, roll me up another perception.
Okie doke.
Oof, not good.
8. Doing a 10. Okay, very good.
Nope.
I would like to cash in my DM inspiration quick.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can do that. Or you guys also have group assistance, which allows you to basically inspire one another. So you could use either or. You could use group assistance to everyone re-roll if you want to use it all here. Or DM inspiration
Shinichi,
if you want to use
I'll
all
assist
that.
you if you assist me.
Okay, yes, let's assist each other.
Oh. I'm good. I'll stay with the
Moira,
10.
don't make
Damage.
this weird.
It makes sense that I'm not perceiving.
Okay.
Yeah, you're focused in and following where the smokestack is coming from. Again, it's like a single line.
And I'm like
The,
holding my arm.
You two go ahead and re-roll. The obvious thing.
Okay.
25. Crit 25, very good.
Oh my god,
The
Swamp!
obvious thing that you guys are going to notice is that there appears to be a torch on the ground. And the smoke is coming from that torch. But where the torch is placed next to this next like little mound of sand actually appears to be a doorway of sorts, as if there's like a door into the sand dune.
Oh. I mean, I don't know anything. Ow! It hurts. Ow!
Svamp,
Ow! I hate being
you're
squishy.
definitely gonna notice this.
Mhm.
And again, there's no trace of anything else around here. So there's no trace of people, there's no trace of tracks or anything like that. But Svamp, the other thing you're going to notice is that in this area stretches probably like a good couple of 100 feet in all directions. This little sand dune that has an entrance, there appears to be spread out throughout this area a lot of other sand mounds about the same size, some larger, some smaller. But particularly where this torch is laid, and the torch looks like it had just been like recently extinguished. It's just, yeah, smoke is just rising from it. It's very, very faint. So like as you were walking up, like Moira knew it was there before, but as you guys were walking, it was getting harder and harder to see. And now that you're right there, you can just see like the final remnants of smoke rise, and then it all fades away. But there's definitely a torch there laying on the ground in front of this doorway.
So I crouch down on the ground next to where I have noticed this doorway and start like picking at where like the indentation in the sand to kind of like brush off the sand around to make it even more visible. And while I'm kind of doing that, I'm looking at the other mounds, trying to just kind of thinking about them as I'm doing this. And I just kind of mutter, "This is weird."
So it's not a door, say.
Or like
it's just a door. It's like a door frame. It's it's just an entrance into it. So it's open from what you can see from where you're standing. So I would say when you first notice it, you're probably about 50 feet away. As you get closer, you can see like it's an actual entrance that goes about 30 feet, and then you can see a door inside.
Okay, so I'm just then wandering, getting really, really close to it, and saying, "Y'all seeing this?"
Yeah, I kind of do, but like,
Wait, what?
Explain? I'm wincing a little.
Stop stepping on the... You're smarter than this. Stop that.
Stop what?
Stepping on the dang torch, you ding-dong.
I'm not stepping on the torch. I'm hurting from the scorpion.
Hop on one leg. I don't know. What do you want? You can
That's not the
float, you know. You can hover.
You know, I could. You want me? You know what? Actually, great idea. See, that scorpion knocked my brain out. Okay, let me levitate. Actually, is levitate the best? Yeah, probably the best.
Fell out? Okay. It's a doorway thing. Entrance. There's a moon door, but for sand.
You know what?
You see?
I'm not gonna float. Let's do this. Warding wind.
Mm.
Might want to back up a little bit. Just 10 feet, you know.
Oh, cool. We get to be deafened.
No, not if you're in the radius. If you're out of the radius. Words.
Why are you doing this?
Get rid of the flames, and then hopefully we can see more.
Flames.
I thought you said the torches were lit.
No.
That our torch
There's
signs are
a single torch on the ground that had been extinguished. What you were seeing was smoke rising from it. But now that you guys are closer, the smoke is gone. It's like just the last bit of smoke comes out, just as you walk up towards it, and it's gone.
I mistook what Swamp was saying.
So there is a doorway here that goes into the sand dune, and it looks like it goes about 15 10-ish feet, and then there's 2 double doors on the other side. So
Of the
this
dune?
seems like an entrance into some kind of dune hill structure of sorts.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
So are we going towards the doors?
Yes, I want to knock on it.
Am I getting that goosebumpy, weird feeling in the back of my skull still? Or again?
Still.
No.
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 Okay. Well, I
No.
gotta check in with that sometimes. I don't, Okay. Nervous. Don't like
That's why
nervous.
I'll go knock on it. Let the squishy person do it.
Okay, have fun. Weirdo.
But Svamp, the main thing that you took away once you got over here is that there's quite a few of these little hills covered in
little
sand.
mounds.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But you guys, I've moved you over to another map, and we'll move Moira up next to the doors. Moira, what are you doing here?
Lightly knocking. Actually, let me put my face to it first. Can I hear anything?
It's a bit cold to the touch, and as far as hearing something, we'll use previous perception rolls. I think would be.
Okay.
No, you don't hear anything. But Svamp, you don't hear anything either.
I'm a knock. Couple knocks.
Okay, you knock. No response. You knock again. No response. We'll say 15, 20 seconds goes by. No response.
Well, who wants to push the door down?
No, that's okay. I got it. M Cloud, go in through wall, please.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Let's see. What is there a condition I can give you that would be relatively close to this? No, I don't think so. Diseased. Diseased, you will move through the door.
Oh.
There's a little bit of light poking through. It is difficult to see, but I think the main things, you've got two doors on the right side, 2 doors on the left side. And in the back of this room, up here where you were.
Yep.
You have something on the ground. It's circular. It's got some like etchings. Seems like it's like the base of it is made out of stone that's kind of raised up a little bit. But you can see etchings marked around it. There is some light in here, but you're not really positive where it's coming from.
Are the etchings in a language that I can? I got Elvish, Giant, and Druidic.
No, it looks Elvish, Giant, and Druidic. It seems more symbols than anything. It doesn't look like it's writing per se.
Would I? This is a shot in the dark because my D&D knowledge is kind of limited. I'm assuming that for necromancy, be some sort of rune or something akin to it. Would I be able to recognize anything necromantic in nature?
From the symbols themselves?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Cool.
No, I mean, I would say it's unclear what the symbols are representing. but it's definitely not. Yeah, you're not seeing any symbolism that comes off that way.
Would like to go through doors, please.
All right,
Wait.
how long does this
Stop.
last? How long is gaseous form last?
Uh,
It's 10 feet, and it lasts for an hour. Okay, all right.
Wow.
All right. Because so what we're using here is we're gonna be using dungeon crawl rules as far as time goes.
Uh-huh.
So I would think that you would have suggested to them that you'll come back out when it's safe, or when you've got the information that you need.
Yeah.
But that is to suggest that each room takes 10 minutes to go through.
Okay.
Just because you're in and you're looking at things and you're going through things.
am I perceiving booby traps or those of corporeal as I am hovering about?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're not. There is one other item that you would have noticed here.
Okay.
Not an item, I suppose. But again, you're not. So it's weirdly lit in here, but there is obvious red marks on the ground. Comes off as blood. You're familiar with blood, but it seems like looks like blood marks that are on the ground. Some drag marks as well. It seems to be going in different directions. So, yeah.
I just want to point out that was a sentence.
You would be able to tell that there was some kind of scuffle or thing in here. But yeah, there's blood marks on the ground. There's drag marks, and the drag marks. We'll say they are leading into the room that you're floating in front of.
Okay. Would like to float through door, please.
Okay, floating through the door.
Because I try and it says no.
Yeah, floating through the door. You're gonna see a few things. So let me describe them, then you can react. You're gonna see 8 stone caskets. And all the caskets are open. And as you're floating, at least from like the first 2 that you pass by, they're open and empty. However, what you're seeing in front of you is a very large what?
It's weird looking.
Yes, it is. So you're seeing this very large metal machine, like a construct. I suppose similar to DRACO in kind of build. But it has a bunch of like spikes that are built into like its upper arm, like its bicep, tricep, a shoulder, all over its back, its head, its shoulders, its neck.
Carapace thing.
These spikes that are coming out, and impaled on the spikes are bodies.
Or everyone. Or
there's bodies, but the blood streak that you saw seems to lead to this guy. And you see it is in the process of taking a body, seems somewhat fresh, maybe recently killed in the last, give or take, hour, just based on how it looks. And it picks up the body and just slams it into one of the spikes onto its shoulder. Right next to it, where it places that body, you see another fresh body. Or possibly the 2 people we're looking for. The rest of the bodies that are impaled onto its spikes are very, very dead. like, yeah, very dead, almost skeletons.
Okay.
Shinichi, what do you think she's seeing?
Has it noticed me or seen
have
me
no idea.
or
If it has
could be
noticed you,
anything
it is
behind those
not
doors.
responding. It's not reacting to you at all. Yeah, Moira and Shinichi, I'll say at this point it's been about 15 minutes. What's the conversation like out there?
We could pull out a deck of cards and we could play some.
Yo, you got cards? Let's go.
Yeah, I do have cards. Yes. Play
Anything to
some-
take my mind off of this.
Yeah.
We're gonna play some cards, guys.
blackjack or go fish or something.
Go fish. That's better.
Yeah.
For the entertainment.
Right.
All right, sounds good.
I'm not gambling my
Wow.
money with you.
So you see this.
yeah, I don't like
it doesn't if it has noticed you, it's not reacting to you. But it's kind of facing to the south. So it's not necessarily quite looking in your direction. And it seems more focused in decorating itself with bodies.
I would like to back out of this room plot now, please. Thank you.
Okay.
I'd
Sounds
like
good.
to
You're
not be in here,
back
please.
over
Thank
here.
you. I'm really quickly gonna peek in this other room before I go get them. Very quickly, very rapidly.
Yep. There's more of these stone caskets, sarcophaguses. They're all
Okay.
open and they look empty.
Okay. Friends, I require friendship. I require friendship and love and hugs. Help.
Oh yes, sorry.
Can
There
we
you go.
talk to her as a
No.
cat?
No, well,
not
you can
anymore.
talk to me, but I can't talk to you. Friends, ha, ha.
Are you still in
Oh.
gaseous form or no?
Do what? No,
Are you
no,
still-
I'm. Get me out of that.
Hey, how did
Okay.
you get here? When did you
Hi.
get here? We were playing Go Fish.
Go fish.
Yeah.
Deal me in later, but not right now. Oh,
Okay.
What's up?
It's not good. It's not good. What? Draco. What is Draco called? What is he?
A
Metal
Warforged.
Friend- Yeah.
Warforged.
Warforged.
Yeah, I think there's a Warforged in there, but he's
What?
not. He's not a good, adorable baby. He's not a good,
Oh.
terrifying beastie who wants to become a mountain made out of corpse.
Draco's dad?
No,
Oh.
no, I don't think
Oh.
Warforged have dads.
Yeah, fair.
Is
Should we
he?
leave?
Yeah,
so-
should we just leave?
I don't think so because I think. So there's a lot of caskets in there with
Yeah.
a lot of dead people. Is the
Uh-huh.
camel still here? Is the camel?
I don't know, he's
Camel's
outside.
outside. Yeah, just outside
Can you
the
hear
doorway.
me? I think his people have been added to this dude's mountain of
Are they
corpse.
all dead?
Oh.
I'm concerned because there's symbols in there that I don't recognize. So I'm worried. I don't know for sure, but this might be a source of undead, but I don't know.
A Warforged is making undead?
Maybe.
That's weird.
I mean,
Yeah.
Draco wants to make all kinds of cool
This
stuff,
is
right?
true.
He was requesting a
He does.
workshop place,
Yeah.
but
Mm.
he was taking the corpses and he was putting them on his back. Okay. His bottom half was humanoid, sort of, and his top half was like a disc, like a shell, like crab shell. And he was just putting corpses on his spikes and then walking around
Ew.
like a mountain of corpse that with legs. And I don't get creeped
That's
out
disgusting.
easily because I
Yeah.
I didn't like it. I'm not okay.
Mhm. So
So I came back
I
for you
think
guys.
you-
I help.
Okay, hold
Yeah.
on a second. While it wasn't described particularly well, Moira and Shinichi, can you guys roll me Arcana
Oh no.
or History, your choice?
Whichever one's better. Do I still have that wisdom buff?
That's a wisdom saving.
It's okay, I'll just do
Little buff, I
Arcana.
Hmm.
Oh, damn. Shinichi and I are on our
Okay.
game.
Oh God, you might know. I didn't know. I
based
got
on-
freaked out.
Based on description of the circle with etchings, symbols, maybe runes, sounds to you like a teleportation circle.
Oh.
Teleportation?
You really
That would
think?
explain why they didn't know where the undead were coming from.
Teleporting
Yeah.
it straight to the town?
Yeah.
No, straight outside of town.
Yeah.
For some reason. Why not just teleport right into town?
Yeah. Does the teleportation thing usually need a spot to go to, like a predetermined spot?
Yes,
Or-
it is. It's a higher level spell, so you're just
Yeah.
Adjacently aware of it. But you'd also be aware that there was talk about some of the larger cities getting teleportation circles, and you also guys just got the
stone, yeah.
a stone.
But
to
stone goes
teleport.
inside to the lighthouse.
So, but yeah, it's a thing where the symbols usually map out location. So that's like its location is whatever those symbols are. So as long as you have that string of symbols, you can teleport to one of these circles with a teleport spell.
I guess the question would still be, how is he making them into undead? Aside from just killing things. If he's really teleporting it there, then obviously we're gonna have to stop it, but I'm wondering if there's more than just this one Warforge you saw, and if we need to be prepared for that.
Well, because if you can you guys come with me real quick? Can I show them the other mounds that I saw?
Can we sneak? Yes?
Yeah, you guys can walk out and see the other mounds.
Oh, it's outside.
Well, you pounded
and
on the
yeah.
door and he didn't come right.
This is true.
Okay.
He didn't care.
Yeah.
It's true.
So there was a good your best guess just looking, there was probably like 50 more of these small hills around, just kind of dotting the area.
So there's probably like
No way.
more of those warforged in this area.
But 50?
This is
15.
15? Oh.
50.
Yeah,
of these
50.
mounds.
50. Oh,
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
So
that's a lot of
there's quite a few.
Warforges if we're assuming that.
oh gosh.
Svamp, as you're standing outside, and Moira probably also, you notice there's a change in the wind and it's starting to pick up pretty well.
A dust
You
storm?
have a feeling, Sandstorm is probably going to get started here soon.
Okay. So here's my question. First of all, do we think these if there is more than one, if we think there are one in each of these like weird burial mounds, do we think that they can communicate with each other either telepathically or through some sort of spell or whatever? Because if they can, then it would be a bad idea to attack one without.
I don't know
like,
if I would even assume that, but I wouldn't want to attack any of them without asking Draco more questions and maybe backup.
Well, that's what I
Yeah,
was going to say.
definitely
Was
back up.
I think it would be wise to go back and get the guild, like the rest of the guild.
Yeah.
Like, not even if they're
yeah, this
communicating,
is-
just the amount that we don't know about Warforges and the amount in
Yeah.
general.
Yeah. Well, I think it was a Warforged. It looked like a Warforged.
I mean, considering
like-
we found Draco here, I'm kind of on the fence of this is not a coincidence.
Well, I don't know where because didn't they say that he was shipped to them?
I don't remember.
Yes.
But why
that's
would he
it.
have been shipped here, though, if he doesn't remember why?
There
Well,
is
he doesn't
a,
remember why because he'd never been activated before. He's literally a baby.
Yeah, the lore that you guys are aware of is that an unnamed anonymous donor donated
Yeah, that's sus.
a group of Warforged to the society here. So Easton has a few, Hovestad has a few, and you know that one got sent down to Sydund, which was Draco, and but there are a few others that are kind of like roaming and doing kind of like surveying for the Adventurers Guild.
Are they all little dragon dudes?
No, he was the only one that was like that. He was a prototype.
Oh.
Any other Warforged that you guys might have seen previously would have been more humanoid shaped.
Huh. But not like the dude I saw, because the dude I saw was monstrous.
Oh yeah, he was super big and
almost bug-ish. Kind of.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment.
Okay. I have the teleportation stone, but my concern is getting, because like it's easy to get lost in the desert. My concern would be getting back to this spot specifically, like remembering how to get.
I mean, I know it's generally northeast, and I can use my sextant to take a look at the sky if we stayed long enough to measure the stars, but I don't know if we want to stay here that long.
Okay.
No,
unless there's a marker you could think of leaving. I mean, I have a bunch of cloth. You want to leave a flag?
Yeah, there was some like cloth back at that.
Yeah.
The ruined
well,
camp.
also we have extra cloth. We bought some before we came in.
Just make a flag or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A really tall one if we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
then we could teleport back with the camel too.
You guys would be aware that the campsite was basically destroyed by the sandstorm. So
I thought you were talking about
anything you can quickly build up probably would not survive.
Right.
Where are you guys standing right now?
Going
if the sandstorm is building back up, we would have ducked back in.
Yeah.
Once I'd have like pointed to all of the little mounds, we would have ducked back into our little
notice as you guys kind of like pause to think of what to do. You guys are going to hear some noise coming from inside, some footsteps. And then you're gonna see a almost like a aura of bluish light start to peek from underneath the door from inside.
Oh God,
let's get out of here.
Well, if the bluish light is the teleportation thing, they might be attacking the town. Can I go sprint into one of the other mounds and see if bluish light is coming from under the door of one of the other like entrances, or all the real quick, and see if this is a multifaceted?
I think we just have to leave.
I mean, so you have some choices of seeing some things here. So you could try and locate another door in one of these mounds and try to get in to see if they're all activating at the same time. You do know that if teleportation circle is activated in here, you don't know what's going on. You just know blue
like where
light's
it's going.
From it. Yeah.
Right.
So or what's coming out or anything. So I guess what would be the most important piece of information, because you guys would be aware that teleport is pretty much an instantaneous thing, so it doesn't last for too long. Yeah, it's like an instantaneous thing. So at least Moira and Shinichi, you guys would be aware.
Can I look through like a crack at the door possibly to see what this light is? Or is there no like keyhole or crack or underneath the door? Get my face up on it.
Yeah, you could pick through, but real quick. So because if it's an instantaneous thing, if you run from here to the next mound,
It'd be
you
done.
might miss it.
Well, if I go look in the next mound, but they stay in this one,
You're dashing. It's a 60-second, or it's a 6-second dash to get over to the next mound. If you can even find one. I mean, like, you're hoping that another one has an entrance that's just like this, and you can just find it instantaneously,
Yeah.
But that's still 6 seconds. You'll miss it.
Yeah.
I'd rather we not
But-
split up.
okay.
But if you do want to
Okay.
crack open this door to see what's going on, you can.
If I can without being detected, yeah.
Well, I can do the gas thing again. I can do
You
it
have
one more
unlimited
time.
on that?
No, I can do it one more time,
Oh.
but I am.
Let me just
Wait.
try to look at a crack. It's gotta be like this. Hello. Hello. Oh god. I didn't expect that to open up.
This creature is now the creature she described is standing on
Holy crap.
something, a bit of like a raised section, and the blue aura kind of covers it up, and it
Yeah.
disappears.
What?
Oh.
It's gone, guys. It just left. It went through. It teleported away. Not
Wait. It teleported?
the creature she described, the Warforged maybe thing. It's gone.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Did you see anything else, or was it just the one?
I just saw the one.
I'm gonna go in.
But there may have been more. It was in the room, and I saw it and was immediately like, I need.
The wind outside is picking up pretty heavy.
Oh god.
It's starting to blow sand. Sand is getting into the entrance here.
I think we need to use this little teleportation stone that I have,
Yeah.
and I think we need
let's
to.
take the camel. and
Can't the camel go back with us with that?
It's everyone
Yes,
within.
You would assume.
Let's go grab camel friend.
Ah,
Yeah.
I'll break the news to him.
I was trying to see if I could see anything else before we go. There are these.
All right, you grab the camel. You bring him into this entrance. Mora. There's not enough time to explore
Yeah.
this place.
All right, let's go home because they might. If they're under attack right now, they're gonna need us
Oh.
for sure.
Mhm.
All right, camel friend. I'm sorry to tell you, your masters did not make it. So we're going to teleport home, and you're coming with.
Okay, so you bring this stone out. And you activate it. You see a similar blue glow kind of surround you.
Hmm.
And when the blue glow fades, Svamp, you are standing in a circular room with a camel.
Oh no.
Moira and Shinichi are not there.
Oh no.
And that's where we'll end.
Oh no.
Hey, you want to play more Go
What?
Fish? Go fish all night.
Okay.
Go fish all night. Let's go.
Let's go.
Bonding.
Yeah.
Shinichi and Moira, we'll just say you aren't seeing anything just yet. But
Oh, so we're-
Mm.
yeah.
You were
we'll-
in the void, in the nebulous
yeah,
void.
we'll get to that next time.
Oh, okay.
He's a
Svamp,
boy. Let's
yes,
put his
you
little fish.
Run.
Yeah, but Svamp, you're standing in a circular room and there's windows, and you're pretty confident you're in the lighthouse. But we'll pick back up next time.
Okay, sounds good. Cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so everyone, thank you so much for watching. Those who are on stream, chat was very active, and I will never get used to having a live chat scrolling. It is hard not to get distracted from that. It was good. It was an interesting conversation, nonetheless. Thank you everyone over there. And out of card, we don't have anything. We don't
Set in stone yet.
Yeah, we don't have anything set in stone. Well, actually, I can say there is a one shot that is going to be DM'd by one of our Patreon subscribers, Bart, who is going to be doing it as a Halloween one shot. It is canon, so it's going to be in this setting that we have on the continent. And yeah, that is happening when?
That's where we're teleporting to. I see.
Shh. You don't know. Spoilers. That is happening on
The 30th,
Sunday,
I think.
Sunday, October 30th at 7 p.m. Eastern.
30th,
I
okay.
don't think I have it scheduled on my channel just yet.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty. That's like over a week.
Yeah, it will be up on the calendar, so you'll be able to see it on the channel and subscribe for notifications, that sort of thing. But
And the 28th is the other one too, but they're not supposed to be canon apparently.
yeah, I can't make that one, so I can't stream it, so therefore I can't be canon.
What's canon is what's on Beard's channel.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, that's the next official one that's scheduled. We also have one on November 5th with another party out of Hovestad, which is our capital. And but when this party gets together,
We gotta
you'll find
schedule.
out, because you'll see it in the schedule on the YouTube channel. So
Okay.
that's a
And
that's a
also I
long
can
way
let
to
you know.
say I don't know. Go
Yeah,
ahead. What
yeah.
would you say?
And also, I can let you know personally, Loon.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But okay, that's
Should
where
we
we're gonna end the
take
stream.
a long rest or a short rest real quick, or just leave it?
It
I'll just
probably
leave it for now.
depends on where you get
Okay.
teleported to, I'd imagine.
Yeah, we'll
You're
just
telling
leave it for
me.
Yeah.
But yes, we're gonna leave the stream. You guys have a good rest of your night, and thank you again
Yeah.
for joining the chat.
Yeah,
Later.
thank you, everybody.
Bye.